Gonna cut this out anyway. Yes, it does something.
Hooray!
Quickly check if we can hear stuff.
Beep, boop. I think the audio shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, the audio is good. I can hear myself talking.
Good.
Cringy.
That's what everyone wants, is to hear you talk. That's why we're all here.
This is actually true, yeah.
It really is.
Okay, guys. Then we're not going to waste any time there. Since Luke already started the stream, we're gonna jump right in. Welcome, everybody. Session 50, Dungeon of the Mad Mage. The level is 7. And as
11.
always, we're gonna get our... what's that thingy called that you always do?
The recap.
Roundup?
Recap, yes.
So, last session we were back at the party house, and we decided to go and visit Jibber Jabber to secure a traveling mushroom that was big enough for us to travel with the fancy sword that Lasha is now attuned to. We did buy a giant mushroom in exchange for a pig a week. I think we gave him 2.5 pigs, or pork worth 2.5 pigs, but we did ask him not to sell the mushroom. Even if we don't come back earlier, we will just pay whatever is up once we get back. So that should be fine. Elasha ended up talking to the sword, who was trying to convince her to teleport him, whatever, somewhere. But Elasha, to stay in topic of what we were discussing before we started the session, does not fail all the wisdom saving throws, so she did not teleport away with the sword. We ended up going back to Skullport to find the pork, then came back, and Skriana executed her ritual, where she heard voices and people being unhappy about the lover in the dark being dead. Then we told her that it was the aboleth that used to live in that level and that we got rid of it. Later on, Skriana tried the ritual again while in the party house. I think you saw I didn't take the note on the thing itself. I think you saw the other aboleth, or drag queen aboleth.
Yes, I did.
Right. Then we decided to go back to level 6, where we found some kind of shower thing that we hadn't explored yet, and some wailing. We decided to free an elemental that was down there, but it attacked us, so we sent it back to its own realm. We then walked down to level 7, where we found a stone giant looking for something, some bears with cubs, and so yeah, it's kind of torn because she really wants to get a bear cub as well, but the bear cub is with its parents, so she wouldn't take it away from the parents, but she really wants a bear baby. We then found another humming stone giant in a room with unfinished drawings on the walls, and there seems to be some kind of castle, miniature castle in the pit with the first giant, and we were trying to figure...
Is this an Austrian castle?
I don't know, but it's a small castle and Zoya plans to steal it.
It's a castle.
It's an old English castle.
It's an old English Austrian castle.
Yes.
Castle.
It's an old English Austrian castle.
And then last time we were discussing whether we should take a short rest or not. Because Zoya wanted to change the attunement of the items.
Did we?
Yes. We were trying to figure out how we would get down there and then back up again if we needed to, and I said that if we would take a short rest, I would attune to the slippers.
I believe we all said we have means to do it. I can fly. I think Alasha can fly. Ooh.
Now I can fly, yes, that is
Yaku
correct.
can...
Walk on walls.
How's walking on walls gonna get you to something floating?
Floating?
The castle is
Wait,
floating
I had
in the middle.
I had no way of getting to the castle. I only had a way to go down. I don't know.
Yeah, we were discussing how to get down first.
Oh, I see. Well, then I
Because
can just better fall.
There's two thingies here that looks like there could be some kind of passage, or at least this one looks like it might be a passage.
Which one?
Down here, to the down to the south in the pit is a bigger passage.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah,
Boy,
I saw
whatever-
it through the owl last time.
Whatever headset you have there in Greece or your brother gave you, please take that with you to Switzerland because it's absolutely glorious. It's perfect.
We can hear you now.
It's so different.
Okay. We'll see what I can do about it.
I had to actually check who's talking right there because I did not even recognize your voice. Sorry for the interruption. Oh, while we're at it, Sirenscape, everyone, yes?
By the way, for some reason my token's permanently at 13 AC now instead of 18.
Ah,
it's
wait,
supposed to be.
I can fix this. Yeah, you go on, I fix this.
Okay, so what is the plan?
Kind of the question at the moment.
Well, if we look at the area, I mean, unless you want to walk around and kill all stone giants, most of this area is pointless, right? So
Yeah.
either we go to the castle, or we just look for the entrance to go one down.
But important, we do have session 50 today.
How is that important to this?
It's just generally important.
Just generally, okay.
No. The question is, do we want to go to the castle or do we want to go down? I would still prefer to switch the items just because it gives me a way to get out of the pit.
I mean, hey, you want to switch one attunement? We can
Yes.
spare half an hour. That's not an issue, I don't think. We just need to find a good place to do it at.
We could go back to the cave that was like southwest, like in the corner. There was the stinky room, and then the tunnel that goes upwards, and then there was this empty cave thingy.
Yeah, the one below.
Yeah, that's in the far left corner. Yeah, exactly.
Real quick, Yago, you said 18, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All
Are
right.
we doing AC checks?
No, I was
No.
because Yago said that he had like AC 13. I was just checking, and
Mine says
You-
17 for
and we
reasons.
lowered
yours
that
is
to
also
50
not
as well.
right.
Yeah, mine is definitely incorrect. It should be 20 or 21. I actually forgot which.
At least.
But it's definitely not 17.
Not even more, right?
Yeah, mine is also on 13, but I used D&D Beyond, so...
So, real quick,
Yeah, but the
Elasha,
thing
what-
is, it's
what's
like
what is
there's
yours supposed to
other
be?
results. Give me a second. I'm opening D&D Beyond right now.
It was like 19 or 20, right?
17 plus 1 is 18.
I'm at 21 actually.
21, so it's 15 plus dex mod is 17, so it then should be 19 plus dex mod.
I thought mine
Same.
was... No, I do
Yep.
have a shield, I think,
I
in one
still
hand.
don't see
Where's the
why
code?
it is constantly changing this since I'm manually overriding the
Yeah, I
AC
have that as
thing.
well. AC, it
Yeah.
just sort of auto-calculates. I think that's a specific mod. Like, I can't even overwrite mine. I think that's either the...
So,
Oh, no, I did. One of the, like, the combat tool belt, or another one. One of them auto-calculates AC.
yeah, that's true. So then let's quickly just go over everybody. Skriana 17,
Yeah, I changed it to 20 because I think it's 20 because my AC is 17 baseline. Then I got the +1 from my better armor artificer stuff, and then I should have a shield which gets it to 20, as I think. But I also seem to remember 21 somehow, so I'm not sure anymore. And you know, I can't read anything on this character sheet, so.
Wait, I don't just... Effects, so then it should be... let's just then go with 20 for now.
Yeah.
No,
sounds
that is
good.
19. I'm stupid, I can't do math.
I had it at 20. I'm not sure why it's 19 now. Oh, there we go.
No, because I can't do math, that's why it's 19.
Good. Good.
No, this is the owl. We don't care about the owl. So Zoya, what is yours actually supposed to be?
17.
So what's your dex mod actually? It's +3.
And I have glamour studded
So
that has
12
13.
and it's +2 more, so it means this should be 14.
Although it's gonna be 16 if I switch items because 17 is with the ring of protection.
And you're not gonna use the ring right now.
No, I'm gonna switch to the
Okay,
slippers.
then I put it on 16.
All right.
Did it do it?
You can always see that these things are very badly optimized for artificers, because I can't see the artificer enhancements I have.
Yeah, Artificer is basically still not a thing in the system module. That is work in progress right now, as far as I heard.
Oh yeah, we still have.
This should actually now be. Why is this not 16? Because it's an inactive effect. That's the reason why. Okay, how about this? Now it's 16. All right, good.
On my shield.
So that should be it. Now we got all of you. So now, where did we hide the owl? There.
Yeah, D&D Beyond agrees with AC 20, so I'm pretty sure that's it.
Okay, then we have it. Good. Sorry for the interruption. That is now working. Good. Now, short rest or no short rest? And if yes, where?
We're doing a short rest where Soya deems it safe to change.
Down here. Whoops. Wait.
You heard her.
What was
Down
it?
here,
Shift.
whoops. Let's go.
I like the whoops. What was it here?
No, here.
Sure.
This one was empty.
Let's go over there.
There
That
was a
one.
weird thrown in there.
Ra-pa-pa.
Okay. Shall I put you there? Oh no, you're already walking. Good.
Ra-pa-pa.
Good.
Oh, the donkey. I was like, what's up there?
Room number 2. Since we had 2 weeks in between sessions, let me quickly remind you of
Let me guess. It's empty.
exactly about the empty cavern,
There is really
Which-
nothing of interest.
which really contains nothing of interest. Exactly, that was that one. Good.
Perhaps can I make an investigation check to see if there's something?
Really.
Oh, so I'm gonna take that concentration.
I want to make an insight check on the DM.
Yes, I
There's
investigate
really,
you
really
insight.
nothing.
Can we do that, Babs?
Yeah, but I have infinite deception, so you can do insight as long as you want.
What about the investigation? Can I do
Yeah,
that?
sure. You can investigate. You can insight.
Hooray!
It's
I
actually-
did an investigation. It's empty.
Very
Or do I
investigative.
find the hidden treasury of
the hidden treasury of
Who's rich?
absolutely nothing.
who's
You
rich
find the pebble.
in Faroon?
Yeah, no, yeah. Oh, okay. Pebbles is absolutely no issue. If you I don't know, if you somehow changed your weapon to slings, then you find quite some ammunition in those caverns. The
I've
pebbles are all over the place.
not changed to slings. Thank you very much.
You sure? Slings are cool.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
good. I'm good.
All right. Sorry.
Good. Then you do short rest there. So if you actually have some stuff that you want to reset in short rest, do it now.
Oh, actually, I have one thing I can do in short rests. What's that, everyone? I can cook. Now, which of these two can I do? As part of your short rest, you
Yay.
cook special food for 8 creatures. At the get that. Can I get that dice out of here? Thank you. Stop rolling. You're rolling onto my character sheet. What a great functionality.
You can actually decide in the module, everyone for your own, if the dice should appear over or under the character sheet and stuff.
Where?
Jeez, these
Teach
rolls
me
are
right
amazing.
now.
Where is that?
It's in the settings, then you should have configure settings, then module settings, and then it's dice so nice.
Dice so nice. My dice settings.
Oh yes, nice, so nice.
And then where is that setting?
I can put themes on. Ooh, those are nice.
You can even adjust the throwing force. Nice. I love it. Yeah,
I'm-
that's in preferences, 3D layer
Preferences,
position, over sheets or on the sheet.
Yeah.
Ah, yes,
Oh, it's at the top.
exactly.
Preferences.
I put stroke
Yeah, and then
dice.
it's the
Undersheets.
second from the
So I'll have a
bottom.
look at it. Oh, that reloads the page.
Nice.
Or it just...
75% of all settings reload the pages.
Okay, so, as I was saying, an hour ago at this point, at the end of the short rest, any creature who eats the food and spends 1 or more hit dice to regain hit points regains an extra 1d8 hit points. So,
Okay,
don't
seeing
need
as
I'm
I
full
can,
unfortunately.
see, I'm in also full HP, I'm pretty sure. So I can
I
make
think we're all
I can
much-
make 8 of them. I'm not sure, Baths, your ruling. Does this say, at the end of a short rest, any creature who eats the food and spends 1 or more hit dice to regain hit points or gains an extra 1d8 hit points, can you eat multiple, according to this?
Alright, it's not specified if you can eat multiple or not, right?
No, it's just the sentence is, at the end of a
Yeah.
short rest, any creature who eats the food and spends 1 or more hit dice to regain hit points regains an extra 1d8.
I'm gonna rule that it's just once. You're not
Okay.
gonna. At some point, you're probably gonna have minus hit points then because your stomach is stuffed with the food and you fall into food coma and you can't fight anymore.
Okay, sounds good. I mean, really, that we can do that to an enemy if you want. So
You just
who's
throw
re-
food at
Beat
him.
him to death.
so who's regaining hit points currently?
I'm
Yeah,
Oh, can we use that on the Hydra? Can we use feed the Hydra to death so we don't have to fight it?
We could try.
there is a specific term for trying to kill someone with food. It's called poisoning.
All right, Yagu, have a snack. Have a beef jerky salted snack.
Is that a temporary hit points?
No, it's just you regain an extra 1d8 hit points. The
Aha.
Yeah, cool.
the temporary is the cook treats, which I can make 4 of after a long rest. So I will make those after the next long rest.
How long do they last?
Uh,
Are they like rations?
the ones after
24
the
hours
long
or
rest?
something, or-
The temporary hit points thingy.
they just last.
Yeah, until your next
You
long
can
rest.
eat them
that's
as a
right.
bonus action
Okay.
when you want, and they just last, until you replace your temporary hit points. Otherwise, they
Yeah,
never
just-
go away.
I just thought that maybe you could just pre-cook 100 of them, and then when you have a week downtime or something, and then we just take them with us as rations or something.
No, I can make 4.
Yeah, but you can make 4, and when you have
Oh,
a
they
week downtime.
last 8 hours after being made.
Oh, okay.
So I can make
It's
4 per
probably,
long rest, each long rest.
yeah.
So I can make 4, yes.
Probably containing a lot of eggs. That's why they spoil so fast.
It's true. I put bananas in, and you know how bananas are.
Squishy and sweet.
Delicious.
They rot very
Used for-
fast.
Used for scale.
Yes, but they also rot very fast.
Yeah, okay, that's true. Damn you! Now I want a banana.
Just get a banana then.
I don't have bananas.
You don't have
I
bananas in your house. What kind of person are you?
They usually only last like 2 days because I eat them so fast. It's
Then buy more bananas, and everyone's
yeah,
happy.
that's what they want. That's why they spoil so fast.
Yeah, the
It's just
banana,
only the
the banana
scheme
manufacturers.
of
they
selling
really,
you bananas.
they really did that quite well. It's a
Yeah,
conspiracy.
they genetically engineered the bananas to spoil very fast and to be delicious so that you eat more of them. And I'm not falling for that scheme.
Then stop complaining about wanting a banana. Just tough it out.
Good. So yeah, you done changing a ring for
Yeah,
slippers?
that was just like click click. Doesn't
Okay.
take
No,
that
it's
long.
just one was. I mean, the click is in game 1 hour. So
Yes, I did
I don't
that.
know.
I
don't
didn't
know how
have any-
hard this ring is stuck on your finger.
Are you saying Zoya got fat down there?
Maybe the ring is just small. Not saying that she got fat.
If it's small, I can just put it on my pinky. Okay.
Do elves even have pinkies?
Yeah, it's not the Dragon Prince elves.
Oh right, yeah. Those had like 3 fingers, right?
I think 4.
Well, 4 in total.
4, I think.
Just
4, yeah.
3 instead of the 4 on the one end.
Okay, good. Now you're all good to go. The cave is still amazingly quiet, except for the occasional rumble in the floor when a giant decides to move through the big cave. And this silence is actually discomforting you a bit, since you're not used to that complete absence of sounds and danger.
Are we not? We've just spent like 2 weeks of downtime.
Well, not in this cave.
Yeah, okay.
Did not spend 2 weeks standing there in the same spot.
Maybe we are.
Yeah, things happen. All right then, guys. What's the plan?
How's the dragon egg looking, by the way?
The same as it looked an hour ago.
Sad.
Didn't you leave that in Skullport?
No.
No, definitely not.
Why would we leave that in Skullport?
I don't know, maybe to
We
come
put-
back and find
No,
that
we
dragon
have to-
eradicated half of the town because it hatched and then decided to burn everything down.
It's
No,
a
we even brought
wormling.
the rabbits.
They can kill a wormling if need be.
We have the rabbits in the donkey.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't bring the rabbits.
At this point, you're carrying your own petting zoo with you.
Yes,
we didn't bring.
exactly.
Of course.
That's the end goal here.
Not sure about that.
Yes.
Halaster
it's-
would definitely disagree.
Well, it's Soya's end goal. I don't know what Halaster doesn't have much to say about that.
Screw the orphanage, we're gonna do a petting zoo.
I'm gonna bring a petting zoo to the orphanage.
Actually, that was one of my things. But then I realized that the bears have parents, so I wouldn't just like take the cubs because the big bears are big, so we wouldn't be able to drag
So
those
now
anywhere.
you want to kill the parents first?
No, I don't want to kill the parents. That's
If
why
you don't
I'm
have
leaving
enough orphans, then just make new ones.
No, but we could collect like pets and animals in Undermountain, and then make a zoo in Waterdeep, and then collect money for the orphanage with the zoo. It's actually not
That's-
stupid.
Yeah, also, if you earn money with the orphanage and your main profession is an assassin, creating new orphans would be
I'm
a
not
good
an
thing. Then you could-
assassin! I steal things!
She's not an assassin.
You're not
she's a
even good at that.
thief.
Well, it's a short step away.
Yeah.
It's not that big of a job change.
What, from thief to murderer? It's a little
Yeah,
bit.
pretty
It's a little bit of a sharp change.
Also, like, aside from Skriana, you all killed those vampires with me in level 1, okay? Those human vampires.
Those not
It was
vampires,
self-defense.
those perfectly
Those not
normal people that just acted to be vampires.
To be fair, they were attacking us. Anyway, so what do we do now? Go to the castle or go down to the...
Well, I don't see how we get to the castle.
I thought they could fly.
How would I...
I can make you fly.
I mean, if that's possible, then yes, I guess we can go to the castle.
No, but we just wanted to walk down, right? First to check it out.
Yes.
Maybe it's not free floating. Maybe it has like a big pedestal.
A big column. And
Maybe we
somehow-
just need
Would be
to
a
cover that
shitty
hole.
wizard if he had a big pedestal.
Okay. So, to the main cavern it is then, I guess.
Yeah.
Could someone put me there?
No.
Because I'm...
I can't.
Yeah, just like... Or... With... Take me with you.
Just take all of us there at this point then.
Oh. Zoya's already gone. There, you go. You two, you go.
Hooray! I'm here before Zoya. And she left first. She's old.
Wow. No,
Old-
I
old
walked
ladies,
into...
Old ladies have their own way of doing things. You know that.
Next time I'm gonna let you wander around with either a light or blind, okay? Because instead of giving you ideas on how to walk in
And
the
this
dark...
this coming from you, being the person mostly getting lost in here,
I didn't get lost.
going crazy, running in circles, not remembering your companions.
That was the apple at magic, okay? It's not my age.
So, is this a straight drop or like a cliff we could walk down?
It's a ledge. It's very steep, so it's not it's not a cliff you can walk down, but it's also not a straight drop. You could slide downwards, but it's probably dangerous to do this.
I would argue that Zoya and Yago will challenge that you can't walk down.
All I have is either Featherfall or Fly. If I use Fly this early, we might as well
Yaku
fly
actually
to the
also
hill.
has Featherfall.
Yes.
I also have Featherfall.
Add
So,
animation,
yeah, bye-bye, Elasha.
Ah.
So shove down
well, I
Elasha
can
and Skriana
fly,
and then
but-
cast Featherfall.
I mean, it's just if it's uneven, how would Featherfall even work then?
Yeah, you can jump,
If we
fall a bit, then jump again, fall a bit.
Yeah, but I don't. Think,
I would let you do this.
I don't think that's. I mean, sure, if you say that we can make that work, then
I mean, Elasha could probably pick up Skriana and throw her further in the pit. Then we just cast Featherfall.
Nice.
I mean, Babs, if you say that's how Featherfall works, then that's how Featherfall works.
Yeah, I mean, the spell has a duration of what?
I don't
It's
think.
a reaction.
Yeah, it's a reaction until you land. So
Uh-huh.
that's why I'm.
Yeah,
telling
well,
you.
I mean, with
No,
a
it
bit
has
of
a
with a
duration
bit
of
of a
1
head
minute.
start, you can actually just
Does it?
jump down without.
Oh yeah, it
tapping
does.
the ledge and then-
Can't read shit on these sheets.
The font is indeed very small.
But it
I
does say
agree
if the
with that.
creature lands before the spell ends, it takes no falling damage and can land on its feet, and the spell ends for that creature.
Yeah, as mentioned, you can just run over, do a jump, and then land at the bottom of the cave. It's
Good.
not that
Let's
much
do
of a
that.
jump, actually.
Who would like to do that with me?
I mean, I can cast Featherfall on you.
I can.
I can walk. I can walk down the wall.
I can also cast Featherfall myself.
I mean, I can just walk down with you. You can jump and I walk.
Yagu, are you in on this? Because and Elasha. Or
Sure.
Well, we should probably
Sounds like fun.
try to do it stealthily.
We are still stealthy lead, right?
No, I can make us stealthy again. Actually gonna make us
You
stealthier again.
had a short rest where you forgot about being
Ah.
stealthy in the short rest.
Well,
Makes sense.
I didn't forget. It just the spell ran out. Okay. But I'm gonna
but it
cast it
also
again.
requires you to actively being stealthy. I mean, otherwise you
Yeah.
just get the normal plus 10 or whatever that spell does.
Oh yeah.
You were back 1 second.
Oops. Oh wait, I have to activate Foundry thing again. Otherwise, it doesn't cast the spells.
It's enough if you just click on the extension and then
Yeah, no, I know, but I
you don't have to actively activate or deactivate it. It's just clicking on it and then it should work.
Yeah, but I have to think. Remember to do that.
There's actually a pop-up if you would not check the box to not remind you anymore, then you would get a pop-up every time you log in.
Well, if I cast it on
Me back.
everyone here, including the familiars.
Alright, it's Pass Without a Trace plus Featherfall then.
So I'm gonna walk down.
And I'm gonna be the one casting Featherfall, so I'll mark off my spell slot.
Alright. We guess we
Good.
have to
Then,
roll stealth.
I guess we do the
have
stealth.
to roll stealth.
We do the stealth jump roll after you landed on the bottom,
Sure. Poop.
so it does
Alright.
not make an active difference.
I'm just walking.
Yeah.
Stealth.
Then please do stealth checks now.
Stealth. Whoa.
Stealth.
Familiar.
Stealth.
Oh.
So six.
So
I
much
did.
stealth.
This
I did
is
too many stealths.
This is
Sorry.
16 at the lowest here for my steel defender on my end.
I have
Yeah.
14 with the plus 10.
Good. All right. Then let me check if. Oh, okay. That's interesting. So that's my roll.
Nice.
Easy.
Who is Fahey?
It's
The
my
owl.
owl.
Ah,
Fajita.
I mean, I think aside from the stealth, a steel defender, and Lasha. Okay, no, Yagu neither. It's just me, the owl, and Skriana who rolled high enough.
I am the knight.
Oh, depending on what the modifier is on that thing, of course.
Minus 10.
Oh,
It would be nice.
And
But I doubt it.
actually gonna do this again since I give him disadvantage, so this looks different now. Okay. Good. All right. You landed at the bottom of the cave. The bottom is not much of a difference to the top of the ledge. There are some bigger boulders, though, laying around loosely on this wide field of nothingness. But how far is that actually away? Oh yeah, that's okay. In the center of the cave is a very curious looking thing.
Yes?
You actually have to get closer to see what it is.
Can I look through the owl
Dum,
while we're
Poor
down
owl.
here?
Poor owl,
Yes.
but yes.
So I just have the owl on my shoulder and look through the owl.
Okay. So your owl has a bit better view, and also Skriana is getting a bit closer there.
What can I say? I like a hands-on approach.
While getting closer there, you notice that amid the rocks on the cavern floor are rotting corpses of at least 2 umber hulks. And in the... Where is that passage actually that describes the thingy in the middle? God damn it, so much text. Mm-hmm. Ah, yeah. It seems to be a spindle made out of a precious and shiny-looking metal. From what you can see with the owl's eyes, you would say it's probably mithril or similar. And on top of that, 80 feet above, is the mentioned castle that draws a shadow on the floor of the cave. Well, a
Alright.
shadow in like, it's
What's
just a bit of a darker space since there is no real light source getting there.
what do you mean? Like this is spindle? Or what is?
Yeah, it's a spindle that erupts from the floor.
Okay.
Like a spindle staircase or just like spindle?
Like a spindle.
Okay. That's interesting.
That's the
And
ring.
how tall or how high does it?
The spindle is pretty high, going up 80 foot.
Okay. But it's not
And,
like connected to the castle.
As far as
right?
you can see, it's not physically connected to the castle, no. But it just by looking at this whole construction there, you all pretty much guess that this is some kind of device that makes the castle float. Also, the castle is definitely too small to to have people, inhabitants in it, since the outside walls are about 20 feet. So it's 20 times 20.
Maybe it's a mice castle.
And, well, there's still this giant on the other side of the cave. And he seems to be looking for something. So far, he did not notice you.
We could try and explore this thing first to see if there's any kind of like passage.
He's talking about this thing there.
Yes.
Sorry, what's over there?
No idea.
Looks like it could be a passage.
Oh no, we asked the last time.
Not the crystal thingy. This down here.
Yeah, but at least I asked, and Buff said that it's really just
Oh, okay.
Just a stone
Just a gap.
formation. Yeah, that's not a tunnel or
Nothing.
something like that.
Okay,
There's literally a wall. Then
On
the
both
other-
sides?
Yes.
Alright.
Looks like something, but is actually nothing. But this hole in the ground must have come somewhere. So maybe this was some kind of a natural sea, underground sea, where water was once coming from the north and the south side.
Oh, alright. Right.
So this could be a thing, but you can't see an opening in those rocks right now. So if that is the case, it's a long time ago.
Alright. So, do we talk to the thing? Or do you guys want to do?
Is there a need?
Or do we...
We can just.
Do we have a way to go away if we talk to it?
I don't know. I mean, well, we do. I think the two of them can fly, so we should be able to get out.
We can just fly up to the castle now, though. I don't see why we need to talk to it. None of us speak the language.
Maybe they
Okay.
speak common or undercommon.
But also,
What are we gonna do in
why
the
would we
castle?
just barge into the... Yeah.
I know you wanted the castle.
I won't steal it, but that I don't have a plan for that as of yet. I don't think I can just snatch a flying castle out of the sky.
So it's more like a to-do list
Oh.
right now rather than a plan.
Yes.
We could check the castle
Well, maybe
out.
there's a way to bring it down.
Maybe
How does the spindle look like? Like, does it have any moving parts?
No.
Okay.
How does a spindle not have moving parts?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what type of spindle it is because, like, usually a spindle is like to spin
Wool.
thread or
Yeah,
wool,
thread.
wool. And so I'm a little bit confused at the moment at
So-
what we're looking at.
I'm also confused. Baths explain.
Well, it just says spindle, but it's actually... Yeah, let's just say it has a moving thingy in the lower half that moves very slowly clockwise.
Okay.
So what's it for? What's it doing? Can we establish that? Can we discern that? Look at that? Find out that?
It's just spinning. That is the only thing that you can see, and it's
That's its function.
right in the exactly, and it's right in the middle under the castle, but not physically connected to the castle itself. That
Okay.
is the only thing that it does.
But it must serve a purpose.
It spins round and round.
So we can't... I guess we'd have to investigate it closer up if we wanted to see anything closer, or...
Yeah, pretty
Okay.
much. I mean, right now you are like 35, 40 feet away from it,
Yeah.
and there is this still this giant wandering around there in the cave. You can sometimes hear him mumble something that is either too far away to understand, or in a different language, or both.
Is it a rap? Is he mumble rapping?
No.
Ah.
Just beatboxing to himself.
You said there were corpses of the Umberhogs, right? Rotting corpses. Do they look like they just died there, like,
Out of old
or
age?
yes,
No.
or do they look like they got ripped apart by, I don't know, something the size of a giant?
Yes. They have very violent looking breaches in their carapace. So whatever hit those Umberhogs, it was definitely bigger than them.
Like a giant, maybe?
Yeah, maybe like a giant. I mean, the giant looks like he is frequently training with weights and other stuff. His muscles are defined to the maximum. His bare chest is just like, yeah, more or less like a statue rather than a being made out of flesh.
You
Well-
drink more water if his muscles are that defined. That's dehydration right there.
You also have to have muscles in order to do dehydration do its thing. So
No, well, everyone has muscles.
Yeah, of course.
yeah, I mean, I would probably die before I get to the point that you see my muscles that defined.
Yeah, but I could probably do this, and I'm not.
Yeah, then go on.
But I'd
Just,
have to. No, I don't want to dehydrate myself. I know from very.
Don't tell
from
people
a
to
lot of
dehydrate
sources
themselves, Babs.
That
That's
that's not a pleasant experience.
No, I know. I know. Dehydration is not nice. So, kids, if you're watching, don't do this at home. Dehydration is not good for you.
Take a few shots of water every hour to stay healthy.
Yes.
Oh, water. Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Not vodka, water.
Not vodka.
Pure water. Maybe with
Alright.
some tea leaves in it. That would also make it a bit more tasty. But
You said it looks like it's looking for something, right?
it's actively searching the ground.
Maybe we can help it find whatever it's looking for.
Probably looking for a mechanism to lower the castle to get home.
He looks a little bit big.
I don't think he's from that castle.
I mean, he could
Don't strike me as the castle type.
probably put like half his foot in there. Maybe hit 1 foot, like comfortably.
Well, we have to go through Stone Giants at some point if we want to continue, because there's
Yeah.
another 2 blocks.
I mean-
of,
I mean,
We can try and climb to the other side and then figure out what we do with this
where are we
dude later.
continuing to? We came down here.
I mean, we can climb over here. There was another passage to the northeast. And another one to the east.
Don't you want to check out the castle?
I want to steal the castle. I need a plan to steal the castle. I can't just fly up and try to rip it off from the sky.
Well, but we can look into the castle.
But I also think that we don't have to like burn so many spells for that. I mean, we probably
Okay.
can't like all
I'm gonna-
fit in or on the castle.
I'm gonna
anyway.
send the owl up to the castle. So I'm gonna switch back. No, I'm gonna keep the view on the. I'm gonna move to the others.
Oh, watch out! Watch out!
So I'm gonna move to the others, and then, so I can like put my hand on someone's shoulder, and then I'm gonna send the owl up to the castle.
All right. So the issue there is that the castle is about 80 feet over ground, and you are already, 60 feet away. So
Yeah,
that
but
would
the owl
be
does
out of
have-
your reach. Your owl can go there, but you would not see anymore.
But the owl can fly about 100 feet while being somewhere here-ish, right? And then just look at what's in the castle.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to fly inside. Just
Sure.
like, I mean, look from like
Just
20-ish.
getting a bit closer. Okay, I got you.
Mhm.
So, all right, the owl flies up, and you, looking through her eyes, get a bit of an overview of the area. And the castle has no lights coming out of its windows.
All right.
And but you do spot out something that would resemble a main entrance.
All right.
But there is no ledge, there is no ladder, no nothing that would help you get up there. You probably the only chance that you have is reach the door, turn the knob, and get in. So
All
there's
right.
nothing that helps you support yourself while you're up there in front of the door.
All right.
And
Um,
how big is it? Is it the size of the shadow, or
It is literally the size of the shadow, yeah. It's 20 feet by 20 feet. The entire castle would fit into a 20-foot cube.
All right. Well, that's what I tell you guys.
No idea what we would do if we go up there now.
Yeah. Pretty
Fly-
much.
Fly into a window.
I can't see. I can't see through the familiar if it flies into a window unless I stand blindly somewhere close to the giant, which I'm not planning on doing.
You're so stealthy.
Thing is, I can be stealthy, but if the thing walks into me while I'm looking through the owl, you know.
You just huck the spindle.
No, you can hug the spindle.
No, I'm just saying it probably won't walk into the spindle.
Well, I don't know if the spindle is magic.
While observing the giant, you notice a bit that he is pretty much scanning the entire floor of this cavern, except the surroundings of the spindle.
Okay. So I could run up here. I mean, I can look through the owl. I keep looking through the owl so I can see where he's going, and I go on the back. And I try to
What's your
sneak up.
stealth roll again? It was probably a gazillion, right?
It wasn't that good. It was 24.
Oh, okay. All right.
But then plus
You
10.
actually don't even get there. As you, let me put you back here. As you try to get closer to the spindle,
Yeah.
while you are in a 5 to 10 feet range, you notice that something is giving you resistance
All right.
of reaching it. So your movement gets slower and slower, and it feels like you would push against jelly. And at some point, something is actively pushing you back, and you have to do 2 or 3 steps backwards not to fall on your butt.
Okay. I am gonna walk back, looking through my own eyes. Doesn't seem to work. There seems to be something. Did it feel like a barrier, or was it more on the floor?
Like a barrier.
Okay, there seems to be some kind of barrier. But there was no light in the castle and no way to, no ledge or anything. So... I think let's try and climb over to the other side for the moment and explore further. And then figure it out.
Yeah, I think that's the best idea right now.
I mean, Yago and I can go up there and then, lower... How far up is the ledge here?
It's all the same. It's 90 feet.
90 feet. So it could take 2 ropes, tie them together, and throw it down to help them climb up.
Yeah, in theory. But wait, how high up is the thing?
The castle?
Exactly? Yeah.
80 feet.
I can't walk all the way up because I have to end my movement somewhere that's actually a horizontal surface.
Okay, but it's a ledge, so you could do, small...
If it has ledges, then I guess question mark buffs.
Wait, you want to walk up this ledge right here?
No,
Or
the
to
other
the
side.
castle?
No, up here.
Aha. Yeah, same thing. I mean, you can hold onto something then on the middle of it. That would probably work.
Okay.
I mean, it's a rough ledge, right? It's not just like a blank wall or something. So
Yeah.
a successful athletics climbing check would get you up there at some point as well, just with a bit more risk.
Okay. So is that what we're doing?
I guess so, for now. Unless someone has
Sounds
another
good.
plan.
Not really. I doubt that we can actually achieve something down here. I mean, the giant seems to be looking for something, and I guess he's been looking for it quite a while, so... And he hasn't found it, so yeah.
Yeah.
All right. While you get closer there, you probably already can see it. There is a purplish glowing coming from that cave there, just right behind the ledge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we saw something on the edge of the vision of the owl. There. So I'm gonna climb up here. And then take 2 ropes. Wait for Yago to come up, and then we can hold the ropes. For the others to climb, I guess. Unless you want to fly or something.
No.
Well, if we don't have to, I would like to not use it.
Yeah, but I'm gonna wait for Yago to come over first, because my strength is shitty.
Maybe there's a spot where you could just bind it onto.
Yeah, I wouldn't go too close to this
knots or
side
something.
because the other giant was in that cave, or somewhere down here, as far as I remember.
Yeah.
Doesn't really look like there's something where I could, but I don't know, do I find any kind of stone or something where we could put the rope around?
Yeah, why not? You find something, and if not, you can just ram a piton into something and then tie the rope into that, right? I mean, your adventuring gear must be useful for something.
All right. Then I would do that. Yeah, I do have pitons, so I would try to fix it and then still hold on to the rope so we can help them up.
Good. So that works. With a little help from upside and a little pushing from below there, you even manage to get the huge half-orc lady with her heavy armor up there. No checks required.
Alright, so we pack the rope back.
Good. So you stuff your stuff back into your bag.
You said there was purple glow here, right?
Yes.
We don't see anything from this side, as of now.
No.
Okay.
I mean, no. Too far away.
Actually, I can
Want to
use...
slowly peek around the corner and look in?
Alright. Peeking around the corner, the first thing you see is a very dramatic crystal formation in the middle of the floor that looks like it, erupted out from the cavern floor. And each one is roughly 10 feet wide and 15 feet tall. Broken shards of crystal litter the floor around them. And around that crystal formation, you see that there is a swirl basically drawn into the floor or hammered into the floor. So this is definitely crafted.
Man-made?
Yes.
Okay.
And on the other side of the crystal, you see that the walls are decorated with carvings of more whorls and spirals.
I will use my pact slot to cast Detect Magic. So we don't have to spend too much time there. Didn't ever get some. Is that a dinosaur?
Yeah. So you actually you do notice some magic. It's nothing very strong, but you'd say that the magic makes the crystals regrow, or
Okay.
at least grow.
I need to go a bit closer. Okay, and now it's in range. Okay. That's the only thing I get from the crystal, right?
Yes. And there's your detect magic range.
Yeah. Oh, and there's our pass without trace. Because both require...
Because both require concentration.
Yes. Alright. So I tell you guys that it seems like the magic is causing the crystal to regrow. Doesn't seem to have any other magical aura that I can take off. I'm gonna send the owl in. Actually, I'm gonna dispel the owl and make it reappear here.
Mm-hmm. You look into a bit of a narrow cavern, definitely too small to support one of the giants.
Okay, that is still in range. Seems to be some kind of passages.
Yeah.
Alright.
2 more passages, left and right, and one seems to have a bit more of an opening there. But that's about it.
That's what I tell you guys. And then I'm gonna do the same dispel it. Oops, and make it reappear here. Little lizard. Looks like a crocodile with too many legs.
Yeah. What at first glance appears to be a spiky rock formation in the middle of the cavern is actually a petrified basilisk.
Okay.
And you also see jagged spirals that are carved into the walls and the roof. But most of the crude artwork is incomplete.
The irony of a basilisk that's petrified.
Yeah. And there is also a tunnel to the southeast that seems to disappear deeper into the mountain.
Right. Okay, I could do another. I'd probably get up to here-ish, more or less. Okay, so there seem to be more tunnels.
There's another tunnel to the south.
And let's do the
Southwest.
same with the northern one. That looks like a
Alright,
giant.
the northern one is actually a bigger cave again. And the owl... Yeah, I guess the owl can... Does the owl actually transmit sound, what she hears to you? Yes, she does,
Yes.
right? Yeah.
Yes.
You hear a distant flute playing.
Alright. I will try to approach a little bit closer, stealthily, though, with the owl.
Alright.
Um,
The halting music haunts the cavern, and sometimes talented, but more often produced by an obvious novice. And as the owl approaches, she sees bats the size of dogs squirm up above, and guano occasionally falls like disparate rain down to the cavern floor. Lairing here is a giantess wielding a massive flute carved from stone.
Alright, so I will dispel the owl and resummon it here and tell you guys what I found.
I
Well,
feel like
yep,
we have a big
that's-
problem in not being able to talk to the giants, or presumably not being able.
Why? I mean, you can always just ask them, and if worst comes to worst, we deal with it.
Yeah. Can we deal with it? Or at least, can we deal with this many of them?
But the thing is that the one to the south looked like the giant wouldn't be able to pass through. But last time I thought a creature wouldn't be able to pass through. I ended up dying. So
Yeah, but this time the DM openly told us it can't fit.
This is definitely too much of a squeeze for
Okay.
for Stone Giant.
all right. But we don't know where it leads, so maybe we should explore this path first
That would
and see
definitely
where
make
they
sense.
lead before we end up running away from something into potentially something worse.
Yeah, we run into 3 others.
Well, I don't know. There's a basilisk who's petrified on the top side, so that's an interesting view.
Welcome
I
to
do.
sightseeing in Dungeon of the Mad Mage. To your left,
Well-
Petrified Basilisk.
The
To
good
your
thing
right,
is,
interesting crystal formation that emits light.
I have Willow Shade oil with me now. So if someone gets petrified,
Yeah, I mean, you have a bit of a bad experience with that kind of stuff, but you know,
little.
yeah, you're prepared right now. Petrification is off the table, more or less.
well, the thing is, it depends on what caused the petrification. Because if we walk in there and everyone gets petrified,
Well, the owl didn't.
Yeah. Only triggers
fair.
and humanoids. Easy.
So,
What are we doing? Are we just...
Mm.
Do we actually have a plan here? Didn't want to check out the castle. Are we checking this out?
We do plans?
I think we should try and figure out what's down here,
Don't
like what's
you do
down
plans?
south.
Plans are helpful.
Your plans are good, but sometimes you have to change your plans as well if you see that they won't work.
Yes, but first you need to have a
I
plan.
mean, still, if you wanna fly
why
up to
have
the
a plan
castle,
if you
then
change
feel
it?
free. But
No, but the quote that fits most of my characters: make the plan, execute the plan, expect the plan to go off the rails, throw away the plan.
No. We can also...
A voice in your head, Elasha, tells you that the last time you did a plan, you acquired me.
But we never even made a plan, so maybe we should start with that.
True.
I would say we explored the south one because it's not the one that neither has a petrified basilisk nor a giant playing flute. So we could go south.
not that we know of, but yes, okay, so let's do it like this. We see where the south part leads to, and if it's like a safe space for us where we could hide if something goes wrong, or like retreat at least. And if it is like that, then I say we try to approach a giant and see if we can talk to them.
I could
And if we have to
offer
fight
the
one
giant. I could offer the giantess lessons in the flute.
Yeah, maybe you can like play the flute to, I don't know, to disarm the situation or something.
Well, whatever. Maybe we should start doing something. That's more out of character than in character.
All right.
Because we're just standing around a lot at the moment.
Yeah, so many choices,
Just
so many things.
I walk
I
in.
feel something when I
Congratulations.
get
Do I
close to
die?
that-
No,
There
you
isn't
don't
an
die. You are just illuminated in purple light. That is all that happens right now.
Can I roll Arcana check on the stone?
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
Okay. Oh,
That is an exceptional Arcana check.
it sure
And
is.
checking those crystals out a bit, you're not only doing Arcana, you're also doing a bit of investigation since you are closer right now. You see that a lot of the bigger crystal formations have been broken off, but the exact place where they're broken off is in different states. Some of them already started to regrow, while others are freshly broken off. But looking around you, you can't see bigger pieces of crystal laying around there on the floor, so they must have disappeared to somewhere. But you're pretty sure at this point that this magic is causing those crystals to regrow.
Do I know if I broke something off, it'd be still good? Like I could just have an infinite light source crystal?
That is difficult to say, actually. You pick up one of the smaller shards and hold it basically in between your two hands, peeking into the darkness in there, and you see that the smaller shards are not emitting light. So,
Boo.
unsure if the bigger ones would emit light. You probably need to break one off.
Yeah, but a bigger one would be very difficult to carry.
Yeah, the entire formation is quite big.
Ah, well. Too bad.
Also, I think Cristy has some glowing crystals in her bag of holding.
I don't I need to check in my bag of holding. The other ones we had were not glowing.
Ah.
The one we got from the throne were not glowing.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
But you can still do the cat thing.
Cat thing?
Yeah, have the cat on your shoulder and look through the eyes of the
yeah,
cat.
yeah. I just want to see if we could. Otherwise, if we can't do anything here, the entire room is just kind of pointless. But
Yeah, well, I mean,
knowing
those
Beth's-
crystals definitely seem to have some kind of value to someone, since they are
knowing
constantly
Beth's
broken
and
up
my
and regrow.
opinion on this level, I think the entire room is just pointless.
But do they
Alright.
look valuable, or are they probably just some?
They don't look particularly valuable, but I mean, considering the size of them, if you manage to bring a bigger one back, there's definitely someone who would buy it.
Marcos
But
might
not-
buy it.
Not for like thousands of gold or something like that. They don't look particularly special.
The thing is, we might make
Would
noise
Terrorlie-
breaking it off.
Go on.
ahead?
No, go on.
Like not like Tiralai suddenly asked about those and wanted to have some.
Well, yeah, since you know Terrorline now a bit, if those would be of exceptional value, he would definitely say something.
All right.
So, some of you already started to squeeze through this narrow passage there,
Yes.
getting down to the intersection. Is there something you want to show us, Yagu?
No, it's I don't know why I keep pinging accidentally.
You just keep pinging, okay.
Yes.
Alright, Elisha, you come around the corner into a bigger opening there. The cavern doesn't look particularly interesting. The only thing that is different to other caverns is that the floor there is covered with sand.
Any like footprints or other markings or something?
No,
or
the sand is actually pretty flat, has very little ripples on it. And Zoya, you just walked over something
a
that,
landmine.
with a bit of creativity, could be seen as a X marking on the floor.
Mm-hmm. I think we had some similar markings on the floor. Yeah, in the room with the throne thingy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so there's
That's-
just marking in the stone.
That's pretty much everything about this room that you're looking at, this cave.
It's nothing magical in there then.
No, nothing magical.
Okay, we can check out the room. Oops. We can't delete it.
Can't delete anything on your own.
Okay. Alright, well, then I guess it just stays there.
I suspect this leads down.
I check the ceiling, this particular room.
Not even I can delete it. What is this? What did you do to my? What did you do to my map?
What's on there? I don't.
Yeah, this is a wide tunnel that leads down hundreds of foot and disappears into the dark.
Yeah, this is the way down. That's for sure.
Alright. So, what do we do? Do we go down? Do we stay here? Do we talk to the giant?
We can try talk to Giant, otherwise we've explored most of this area. If you
Oh,
don't
there was
wanna-
another passage north from this room, though. We could check that one out. See if there's something there.
I somehow doubt that one's suddenly incredibly interesting.
There will be probably more giants.
If we don't wanna deal with the castle, then
Right.
we should
You
probably
know,
just go down.
I'm gonna
I
go
mean,
to
the question is, what do you want to do about the castle? There was this barrier,
And
and
I want to go into the castle.
the castle seemed
But-
dark. I would go to the edge of this room and then just send the owl up just to have a whoops, just to have a peek inside the
all
tunnel.
right. So,
'Cause-
how would you get into the castle then? I mean, feel
Okay.
free. We can do it. That's not a problem.
I mean, I wasn't there. I don't know how difficult it'd be.
There's more passages and another giant.
Yes, let me quickly describe that room. So the so in the middle of that room there is another female giant sitting there, and this room has the same decorations that you found in all other rooms with giants in it. And by now it is pretty clear that those giants are decorating the walls and their home there.
All right. I'll resummon the owl on my shoulder. And I tell you guys that there seems to be more passages and at least another giant there, for as far as I could see from the entrance.
Well, do we want to just move on?
We certainly can.
Then again, if we know where the exit is, we could also attempt to talk to the giants, and if things go south, we skedaddle out.
I mean, we can try and talk them. Worst case, we just run down the passage. We could try and talk to the one who was playing music. I do have my own flute.
Alright, good. Go for that then.
All right.
Go, Zoya, go.
Really, really sorry. I have to drop out for a minute. I'll be right back as soon as possible.
Okay. Good. So yeah, you now look into the cavern with your own eyes,
Yes.
and you continue to hear the flute.
I'm gonna send the owl in. Whoops, the owl in first, just to see that there. Okay, there's more giant. Is the other one playing the flute too?
No, it's just the token art is all the same for the giants. But the owl actually comes across a very curious sight there as she stares to the western passage.
Yeah.
The two giants are actually standing on on the shoulder of the other, and you see them arguing with each other. And the top giant is trying to chisel something into the cavern's roof.
All right. Mm.
While they argue with each other, you can't understand a word. It is definitely a language that you don't speak.
All right. I'm going to cast Comprehend Languages first. Assuming they're arguing about what they're chiseling, but I still want to understand what they're talking about.
Okay. So that spell makes you basically just understand the meaning of it, and but does not help you speak that language.
No.
Just to be clear. Good.
Back.
Welcome
That's
back.
how we defeated Halaster. Good game, everybody.
So you listen into the two giants arguing there, and they're actually not arguing about what kind of art to draw into or to chisel into the roof. They're more nagging each other, and it sounds like, yeah, basically like two brothers having their nagging in between.
Okay.
Not really something important going on.
All right. Everyone else stayed by the entrance and let me go alone.
Yeah, of course.
All right. I would slowly would approach the one playing a little bit more, and then play on my own flute.
All right. Before you get to play the first tune on your flute, you notice that in between flute sounds, you hear a slight sobbing coming from that giant.
All right.
Okay. Then now, if you want to, then do me a performance check on your fluting. Yeah, that's quite good. All right.
can
You
add a
play
D4.
your own flute.
It's 26.
It is 26. It is even better. It's an exceptional piece of fluting. And after your tune stops, the giant looks up and stands up, looks around the corner, and sees you. And you see the hint of a smile on her face, and she's pointing at you and saying something in her own language that your comprehend language spell would translate to, "Ah, a little one."
I would finish the song and then just like kind of like say hi with just like waving.
Okay,
And
the
ask-
giant waves back.
And I ask if she understands common.
The female giant looks at you and answers you then in giant, saying, "Little ones speak their own language."
And I try with undercommon. I'm assuming it doesn't speak Elvish.
The giant gently shakes her head. "Little ones never speak tongue of giants." It is a bit of an interesting thing
Yeah.
happening right there, since the spell is actually also getting you the pace of the voice, and they do speak a bit slowly.
Yeah. I point to her and the flute, and then to me and the flute, and like mimic playing.
"You came here to play with me,
I nod.
then show playing."
And then I play something else.
Alright, the giant takes her own flute, which is entirely made out of stone, and then does a performance roll of her own. And again, it sounds alright, but I mean, you would say there is talent, but there is not practice. So
Alright.
you stand there for a minute and flute or jam together, so to say.
What did the other giants do in the meantime? Do
The
they
other
ignore
two,
us?
they actually seem to ignore. They're so occupied with themselves that they ignore you. They assume that the other giant is probably just talking to someone and not
All right.
give a damn.
I need to figure out how to talk with the giant now. So it doesn't seem to be unfriendly, so that's good. After finish, I gesture like to wait towards the giant, and I call for the other.
All right, she stands there and holds her flute in her hand.
She seems to be friendly, but I don't speak giant. Does any of you speak giant?
No, we've already established we don't.
Nope.
I still ask again, okay. She doesn't seem to understand common or undercommon.
I mean, I can.
As you shake off the first view of this giant holding a flute in Asha, you notice that there is a different voice in your head. Moonstones! Moonstones! Go back! Go back! They're moonstones!
I answer in my thoughts, not out loud. What? You mean those purple ones?
No, not the purple ones, not the crystals. Those are just crystals. Literally moonstones. Go back there. I want to see them.
Where? Like what direction or what?
Just where you came from. Somewhere there. They must be there.
Okay.
No
How do
more.
they look?
Yeah, closer, closer. Just get into the other room there where you just came from. There, now. They're close, they're close. There must be somewhere here.
Can I investigate?
What?
All right. Where is
All right.
Investigation? There.
Alright. The Petrified Basilisk shows signs of a fight that he probably had before he got petrified. And other than that, you can't really make out anything. But Terulai is constantly urging you to search the area even further, and maybe you find something.
How do they even look?
Moonstones like darker pearls.
Okay, so they would be easily distinguishable from like normal rocks, right?
Yes, definitely. And they're apparently the birthstone for the month of June. If that is of any
Alright.
interest to you.
Do they, like, for example, if I used light, would they like react or like reflect some light or something?
Yeah, it's very
Then-
likely for
Then
them
I
to
would do
reflect.
that. I would take out my trusty stone, my light stone, cast light on it,
The stone of
and
light.
walk around and look if there's some reflections or something.
Alright, apparently not. The only thing that now looks a bit more lifelike is the basilisk. I can sense them. Look further. Look into that beast. Maybe it's something in there.
I go up to its face, and is the the mouth open?
A bit. Not entirely, but a bit.
Okay. Then I would like look into there.
You stare into a basilisk, but that's all about it. You can't, even your lightstone is not revealing anything.
Hmm. Well, there's nothing I can find right now.
No, they're here, trust me.
But I can't find them. I would love to help you, but I just don't know where to look else or what to do.
You really need to find them. I want to see them. Moonstones are so pretty. Pretty moonstones. I would like to get some moonstones on my hilt. That would be good.
Um. Like the basilisk, I doubt that I could like shatter the basilisk with my hammer or something.
Well, it is just a stone thingy, so I don't know, maybe give it a try.
All right, I will try that.
All right. You smash on the basilisk's petrified corpse with your hammer, and it shatters into pieces. And after it did that, there are actually some things looking out of the basilisk's belly. As you have a closer look, you find a gold ring set with moonstones. And something that is still halfway stuck in the basilisk, but seems to be some kind of a wand.
I would pick up the ring.
Yes, that's the one, that's the one. You see, moonstones. Told you, told you.
I see, I see. They look pretty. You're right. They are really, really pretty.
Show them to me.
I take out Tiralai, hold it in my hand, and I don't know, like hold the ring closer to the blade.
That's the stuff I'm talking about. They would really look great on my hilt, or maybe on yeah, maybe you can attach them somewhere. But just don't just tie them on my hilt. Get a professional to have it done.
I think we can do that. I mean, back in Skullport, there's a really trusty smith. I'm pretty sure that he could fit them very well.
Ah, that would be great. That would be great. Good. Now, back to business.
All right, then I would actually hit on the basilisk some more to try and free the wand.
All right. The wand is coming out. You can now remove it from the basilisk. And
yeah, I
well,
will be adventurous and pick it up by hand.
all right, you pick it up by hand. But well, you definitely don't feel cursed for now, so nothing is happening.
Whew.
But you have no idea what this wand would be about. Maybe one of the other companions proficient in anything Arcana could tell you more about it.
Okay.
Okay, while
All
you
right. And there's nothing
were-
else in or around the basilisk
No,
that would
that's it now. But the only sad thing is now you ruined that perfect statue of a basilisk. Meanwhile,
is
on the giant side, how would you try to communicate with that giant?
So I point towards myself and towards, well, I guess just Griana's there, and then towards outside, and I show 4. And then I show to the giant and try to kind of like ask how many.
All right. You know what? Do me a performance check in order to see if you can actually articulate yourself. Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-hmm.
19.
19. All right. So that then lowers the DC for giant. Great. Yeah. The giant nods and seems to understand you. You won't know how many giants.
I nod.
And you said you are 4 tinies.
I nod again.
I see. You are clever, tiny.
I
Well,
point
there
toward.
are.
I point towards the giant and
five.
kind of try to say you too.
So, there are 6. No, 7? No, 6. 6 giants. It's family.
I do like a thumbs up or something. um, and then I point towards the giant and towards myself and like kind of shake both my hands and then I extend my own hand. Kind of like friends.
You want to
He could
give
probably-
me?
He could probably grab you with one hand.
I know.
You want to give me something?
Damn it. I point toward Kriana to come a little bit closer and then just shake hands. And then I point towards the giant and towards myself again and extend my hand.
Alright. Taking your previously done performance check, I just say you managed to express yourself. Ah, you want to be friend?
I nod.
Yes, why not? Tiny ones often rush through, not caring about giants.
So I hold out my hand again.
She reaches out to you and
Probably with a finger.
holds her pinky towards you. And you have to grab that pinky still with 2 hands if you want to shake it.
I do that.
Oh, then we friends now.
I nod.
Good. What is it what tiny ones look for here?
I point towards my eyes and kind of like just looking and then I shrug my arms.
You don't know? Ah, you're just like Quirok. Quirok always looks in the cavern, not knowing what to find, not
point
knowing
toward-
what to look for.
I point toward the pit, so like kind of like outside and then down.
Yeah, Quirok, down there, big cave. That is him.
I point towards me and I, so like we saw.
Yeah. He does that every day. He is looking for some pale man, you know? He told me this morning.
Okay, I turned towards Gana and said, "She says the one in the pit is looking for some pale men."
Some pale man.
I point towards us and like make like tiny with my hands. As in, is he looking for a tiny?
Oh, I'm not sure. He just said pale man.
and I show towards us, and then no, and then to the eyes, as when we didn't see the pale man.
Well, Quirrell had this idea this morning, so he went. So, tiny ones want to continue?
I point towards the northeast because there's cave, and if it means there.
Oh, this is dead end. We harvest moss there.
I point towards the giant and then like make a eating motion.
Yes, we eat that.
Okay, so I turn around and say like, yeah, apparently they have, it's a dead end there, and they harvest moss that they eat. And I point in the other direction, like this side. Oops.
This is our home. We live there.
I point towards the giant again, and then pet the owl, and then I cast minor illusion with the bears.
Oh, yes. Bears. Bears are friends too.
So you show again towards the giant and then pet. Like you pet.
Yes, yes. Bears are friends.
They say the bears are friends.
I want to have a bear cub, please.
I'm not sure.
But be careful, they eat little ones like you.
I'm not sure what to do with any of this information. So yeah.
I don't know. It's hard to communicate. Okay, what do you...
Are little ones fighting?
I make motion of like no.
It's a shame I don't understand your tongue.
Wait a second. I can only cast. Yeah, it's just on self. I can't cast. I have an idea. Let me see though. Is it a scroll or is it? It's a scroll, but we had potions. Yes, I have 4 potions. I take out a potion, and it's one of the comprehend languages potion. And I show like you drink, and then we talk. Like I showed her the drink, and then to both of us, and then motion talking.
What are you having? What are you offering me there?
I motion drinking again, and
I
then
could drink this? No.
I nod, and then
No.
and then you meet Hulk.
We just met. I don't take drinks from strangers.
I take a second one, and I drink one. Motion that I drink one too.
Yes, but that is a different one.
I show you can like. I hold both out.
Do me a persuasion check. With disadvantage, since you have to communicate with hands. Alright, then let me also...
One time a roll.
You're actually lucky. Because this is her roll. Oh well, I guess it won't hurt. As a sign of our friendship, I drink. And she tries to carefully take the potion out of your hand.
Alright.
And it does not really work out well. So she just opens the hand and says, Please just put it in my hand. It's very tiny.
I open it and carefully put it on her hand. Or does she want me to empty it?
No, just put the potion there.
Okay, I put the potion there on her hand.
Okay. She then moves the hand up towards her mouth and throws the entire potion, including the vial, into her mouth. Bites
Okay.
once or twice on it.
Does she wait
And
for
then-
me to drink as well, or does she just throw it?
She just throws it in.
Okay, so I'm not gonna drink the second one. I'm gonna put it back in the microphone.
You said you drink the second one.
Okay, I take it out and drink it. Oh, actually, no, wait. I can talk now. She drank it, right?
Yeah,
was
she
like-
ate it, but it's the
She ate
same
it.
thing, yeah.
I was like, I cast a spell. I can understand you. I don't need the potion, but if you want, I can drink the potion too.
What is happening? I
It's a-
understand what you're saying. You suddenly speak giant.
It's potion that helps you understand.
Oh, it's magic, I see. You're crafty little ones.
I mean, it's not necessary for me to drink it because I already have the magic. But if it makes you feel better, I can drink it.
Oh no, I understand. That is probably how you understood me in the first place, right?
Yes.
Suddenly the communication gets more fluent.
Yes.
Who could have foreseen?
She needed a moment to adjust to the new effect, but right now you are actually talking to each other like normal persons would do.
All
so
right.
no need to do more hand gestures or stuff.
This is a lot easier.
Oh, it is? Yes. Now tell me, who are you?
We are travelers. We were passing through, and we heard you play the flute.
Oh,
And
yes. I
thought-
practice.
We thought we approach you because I play the flute as well.
Yes, I heard. You play very well.
Thank you.
Did you
You-
practice a lot?
I did.
So
But-
then I should maybe practice more. Get better.
Yeah, but you do have talent.
Oh, that is very nice of you to say.
So
My
your fa-
brothers and sisters don't agree with you, probably. They are mostly annoyed by my fluting.
Oh
That's
no.
why I'm hiding here behind the walls.
Oh, that's sad.
No,
So
but it is
do-
what it is.
So do you live here with your family then?
Yes, we live here.
Have you always lived here?
Yes, we always did. As long as we can remember.
That's nice.
Yes, we decorate the place.
I
You
saw
can
we
see
found
our carvings there. Look,
We
there,
found-
my brothers trying to
We-
do more carvings.
we saw that and we saw some paintings too. Did you do the paintings?
No, not me. My brothers did them. And maybe my mother did some as well.
What is with the castle that is flowing?
Oh, we don't know any of this. Quirok wanders around it every day.
You said he looks for the pale man?
Yes, that's what he says. We don't know what he's actually looking for, but that is just what he decided to do.
So
But
you
he
all
also
decided to
trains
do.
a lot. When he's not searching, he's training.
We can see.
Oh yes.
So you all picked something to do?
Yeah, but we mostly in arts.
That's nice. So what's in the other caves?
Stuff. We decorate the caves one by one.
Can you show us around?
I guess.
That
Is
would be
there
very
anything
nice.
in particular?
Is there anything nice you want to show us?
Well, I can show you the crystals.
Yeah, do you grow the crystals?
No, they grow by themselves, but we eat them. They're delicious.
Okay. Well, we don't eat the crystals, but they seem pretty.
Yeah, I heard the little ones don't eat crystals. They eat squishy stuff.
Looks nice things.
Yeah, I guess. They give a bit of light. We like the light. We need to be careful not to harvest them all when we're hungry.
Okay. Well, I'll translate what she's saying. Is there anything particular that we wanna explore or look at?
There is a tunnel going down. We never go there. But yesterday some other tiny ones came out of it.
Okay. Do you know where they went?
Oh, they went nowhere. They fought the creature just right in front of the tunnel.
Basilisk?
And they were actually not so nice, so we killed them and then gave them to the bears.
Okay.
Brianna, do me a history check.
Sure. Historia.
I translate what she's saying.
By the translation that you just got from Zoya, you remember that some students from Dwemer Corps walked up a long time ago and never came back.
Yeah, well, too bad.
Most other students from Dwemer Corps use other means of transportation, and the ones that use the tunnels rarely come back.
Ah, well, too bad. So sad.
Alright. You said they came by yesterday?
Yes.
Okay. So were they not nice to you or just not nice to the creature?
Well, the creature is now petrified, so the creature was actually nothing of interest to us. We coexisted, but they were not nice to us.
Okay.
They saw a threat in us and attacked, so we killed them.
That's sad. You seem very friendly.
Yeah. Well, my mother is not so keen of intruders, and my brother Gravilock is also not so nice to everyone. We do need to protect ourselves from time to time.
That's understandable.
The world is not all moss and crystals, you know.
Oh, I have something that is moss and crystal. I take out one of the moss agate. I mean, it's worth 10 GP anyway. And I give it to her.
What?
A moss agate. It's one of the stones. It's one of the crystals.
Aha. Alright.
It's worth like 10 GP.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that looks nice. Is that what you eat?
No, we don't eat that. We like it because it's shiny, but you can keep this one.
That is very nice of you. I'll put it here. And she leaves it on a bigger boulder. And spends a couple of seconds there putting it into the right place where she thinks it looks nicer.
Aw.
It's very interesting to see how she plays with this extremely small pebble for her. Good. Now I have this one. Thank you. I don't have anything in return, but if you want to, you can get some of the moss. And it's tasty.
It's okay. We have our own food. And then you have more for yourselves. You seem a little bit bigger and stronger than we are, so I'm sure you need more food.
That sounds right. I say we eat more than you do, yes. But we also eat different things. Maybe if you would eat crystals, then you would grow the same size.
I mean, I'm not sure it works exactly like that, but who knows?
I'm sorry, I know very little about you tiny people.
It's okay. So, I turn towards the others. Do you guys want to see something particular in the caves?
No, I mean, you can ask her about the castle. Maybe she has some information about that.
She said they don't really know much or care much about the castle.
Well then, I don't have anything else.
Castle is always dark. And it's too small and too high up. So it's not doing anything, it's just there.
So which one are you?
Does
Your
someone
mother?
live in there?
I guess Zoya is translating it back, so no.
I mean, I don't need to
he
translate.
would understand me.
Yeah, she
But
understands
I probably-
everything because she's
Ah,
comprehend
yeah,
languages.
she's on comprehend languages. Yeah, right, true. No, we've never seen light coming out of the castle, so actually, no. I guess there is nobody living up there.
So which one are your mother and your brother, who you said weren't so friendly?
Oh, my mother is in our home. She's right over there, and she points to the west.
Okay.
Ignore those two there. Those are my brothers. They don't care for little ones. They only care for their crafts, constantly carving things into stone.
And you said one of your brothers doesn't like people or smell people?
Yes, Gravilock. I do not know where he is right now.
Okay. Oh, well,
He's often wandering the caves, looking for new walls to decorate.
does he paint?
Sometimes, yes, but he also carves.
Alright.
Alright, guys, how about a little break?
Yeah, then we can figure out what to do.
Exactly, then you can figure out what to do. So, see you all 25 past.
Alright.
Alright.
Alright, see you in a bit.
Then.
That's a good idea.
So, do we have more questions for the giants?
I sure don't.
Will the other giants attack us?
I can talk to them and tell them that we have visitors, so they
That
at
would be
least don't
nice.
attack you. Yeah, that's the least I can do. You've been nice. So that would, as long as you don't interrupt our home, that would give you free passage.
Alright. There
So-
was one of your siblings, and I point towards down where the paintings were. Would they attack us if we pass by?
Well, Gravilock is a bit grumpy, but as said, I will go talk to everyone.
That would be
So
nice.
you found him down the south, huh?
Yeah, we saw him from further away, but we didn't talk to him.
Alright, I tell him that we have nice visitors and he does not need to attack you.
Alright. I turn towards the others. So do we want to go further down? Or because at the moment I think the options are further down or back up.
We've explored most of the area. If up is a dead end, we've already been down. It's either figure out the castle or go down a level.
All right. In that case, I mean, after she talks to her brother, we should be able to go get the donkey. Because the donkey is by the entrance.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Question is it safer to leave the donkey here or to bring the donkey? Because I think the next one should be the swamps again, right?
Yes, where we can kill.
So I don't know if we can
Whatever
actually.
is
I don't know if we can actually bring the donkey through the swamp, if it would work or not. I kind of give Skriana a look because she seems to be a bit more capable with that kind of stuff.
With what stuff?
Do you think the donkey would be able to walk through
The swamp?
the swamp?
I mean, sure. I don't see a reason why it couldn't. It's just we're gonna have to treat the wood after maybe.
All right. Do you think the rabbits will be fine, or is it too deep?
I mean, they're in a pocket dimension, aren't they?
No, they're in the donkey.
Oh, they're just in the donkey.
Yeah.
I thought if you shove them in the hole, they're in a pocket dimension.
They're in the barrel.
Yeah, I thought that was the pocket dimension.
No.
I thought it was just a barrel.
No, this is actually. Is it really? It is just a barrel. This is.
There is no pocket dimension.
No,
is
which
no
is
pocket
why we
dimension.
put them in there because so they would
Why,
be.
why should the inside of a wooden donkey be a pocket dimension?
I don't know. I don't know why. I thought there was a pocket dimension.
That
I mean,
would be a really cool donkey, though.
could be possible, you know, some kind of custom bag of holding, donkey of holding.
Probably it would probably be the same kind of enchantment that you didn't do there, and instead
Yeah.
of having, I don't know if it then would somehow interfere with the animate object magic. So, who knows
Yeah.
how that would work out?
All right, so I guess if we go further down, we would just bring the donkey with us. That's actually why we picked the donkey, because it wasn't a pocket dimension, so we could leave the rabbits in there.
Okay. So you want to go down?
I guess we wait a moment until she tells her siblings not to eat us or feed us to the bears.
This is not even necessary since the way down is just literally.
Yes, but the
couple of feet
donkey is
behind
up here.
Aha.
So we need to either go back down in the
Yeah,
pit
alright.
or walk around
then
to get
let's-
the donkey. And
Let's say you did that, and you gathered your donkey. There it is.
all right.
This then, yeah, the whole thing then takes you up another half an hour, which then would make the spell magic not work anymore.
I have to spell magic.
Not the spell.
No,
the detect
no,
magic.
I know. All right. Sure. Well, I thank her.
Before we do that, I didn't want to show it in front of the giants, but I would want to show the wand that I picked up to Zoya and Skriana.
That would be after we leave, probably somewhere down where the basilisks was, right? Because I would, before we leave, just thank Sorda for being helpful and that we might come back and visit.
All right.
And I guess I extend my hand again.
She then again reaches out with her pinky.
And I hold with both hands.
You can then again shake, that small little part of her head, of your hand.
Alright, I guess down we go.
Alrighty then. Down to... Where is it? There it is. Le swamp. Let me quickly check. You come from this there. Okay. That then means I drop you here. Drop token. And why is it not deleting the... delete. It's not. It's not. I don't think. Alright. And you then... Alright, you all transitioned, I guess.
There's concentration on my owl.
Well, my
Yeah.
my Iron Defender is hidden once again.
Yeah, I
It took.
have to at some
We're
point I have
double
to
in here
delete.
now.
I have to delete the actor. Yeah, I will delete. I have to delete and recreate the Steel Defender actor. Where are your other tokens actually?
To the south.
Where did we come from now? Did we pass through the thingy here?
So you're there.
Okay.
Those are your actual tokens. And I'm still struggling.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. Because I was confused for a second.
Where are your other tokens?
They're
Minimap.
Right
Where
to
is
the
south.
minimap?
right to the
Ah,
south.
there, found them. Yes. So those ones need to be gone. Great. Minimap. Thank you, minimap. Good. So the tunnel then winds down into the mountain, and after another half an hour of wandering through a tunnel that constantly slopes downward, you start to feel the humid air of the swamp again.
What time is it at the moment?
Could you
How
also-
much time is?
Well, since your short rest, about 2 hours passed, and
How long were we more or less in the caves?
about 4 hours in
All
total,
right.
maybe 5 hours.
All right.
And in the distance, you can start hearing the different swamp animals screeching and singing their songs.
All right. So we went down.
Could you also give me the donkey?
Oh yeah, you and your donkey.
We went through stuff to bring the donkey. Okay.
Yeah, you went through stuff with the donkey, that is correct.
Donkey is very important.
There you have the donkey.
Okay.
Yes, but we also need to have a contingency plan for the. What creatures were they again? The
The Nagas.
Nagas, yes.
Oh
'Cause
right.
If we get found by them, we'll have a problem again.
Well, the thing is, we do know now that if we go there when they have the meeting, we get under the influence. But so Skriana stayed back last time and wasn't affected. So as long as we're not in the area, we should be fine.
All right. The sloping tunnel ends 20 feet above the marshy ground of the swamp. You're standing on top of a ledge, and a little ladder is leading downwards. Made out of rope, by the way. It's a rope ladder.
All right.
Okay, and there's no like ramp or something.
Nope, not really. But as mentioned, it's just a 20 feet drop, so it's not that high at the end.
I mean, I probably could like lower the donkey with a rope or something, or two ropes, or two people together or something. Well, that's I definitely agree with that. As long as they can't like fully uh, accumulate of big force, it should be alright. And I mean, it's not like we want to stay here, but also probably getting rid of them is a good idea. So,
Right. Well, why do we need to get rid of the Nagas?
I mean, they do have some mind control thingies.
There's nothing that
yeah, I
made.
mean, it's not a priority. I mean,
Let's get rid of first one first, and then we can still figure it out.
yeah, true that. They weren't like connected, right? So they weren't
We don't know that. I
true.
think.
Because that would be my only fear at the moment. That if we try to deal with Wabu, then if they interfere somehow, that could be really dangerous. But then again, if they are not connected, that's not a problem.
They don't seem to be connected because, if I remember, the Nagas were taking slaves essentially from Wabu.
Right, right.
Thing is, we don't really know what the deal with the Nagas is. That's what we got from the people that are mind controlled. Right? Yeah, but they go somewhere after they control the people. So we don't know where they go after.
I mean, we could start a vote if you want, but with 4 people, it might be a draw at the end. If we leave the Nagas just be and focus on Wabu, or if we take care of the Nagas as well.
I guess we. Yeah, I would say
Well,
we tackle
yeah,
one
of course.
problem at a time, starting with
Let's do
Babu.
one thing at a time. Let's deal with Wabu, and then
Also depends
then
on
we'll
how
chill the rest.
battered we get out of that situation this time.
All right, then let's do that.
All right. climb down the rope ladder again into the muddy and slightly cold water of the swamp. So far as you can see, everything seems to be calm. But Yagu already spotted out some bullywugs hiding, well, not really hiding, but being behind some stones there covered. As last time, of course, those bullywugs are armed.
Will they attack us on sight? That's the question.
They seem to not have noticed you so far, so...
Well, it's unavoidable that we'll have to fight them.
So we
Well,
tackle those
that's
first?
true.
Yeah. If we take
Or,
them out,
or
take them out in small numbers, then they won't be much of a problem as when we get further in. And our
Spiana throws her ice stuff in and deals with all of them.
I can do that a limited amount of times.
Fair enough. Let's keep that one for when we actually need it.
So if we handle them in small numbers, our retreat is always open, and we never have too much on our plate. So
While you're having this discussion, you suddenly hear a quack followed by a distant splash. And more splashing that seems to move away from you.
Eesh.
So are we gonna attack them?
What?
Can Eldritch blast them?
Yes. Damn it.
All right. So we go north or we go east.
I
would
would go north first.
say north
Forward
first.
and
too.
see where the bullywugs are.
I mean, we have one pocket of bullywugs.
Oi!
bullywugs up.
Well, a few
Okay, but
just ran away, so let's kill the one north first, and then
Alright,
quickly.
Yagu already found the ones north
Good.
and came across the corner and sees 4 bullywugs trying to stand guard there, guarding a tunnel. And as they see you, they quack and ready their weapons. So roll for initiative.
Fighting time.
It is fight time.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, got it. So I'll be.
Where did it change? It always changed my initiative to the owl's initiative. I don't know why. I have 21.
You have 21.
Thank
Good.
you.
And we don't need cat. And we don't need steel defender. Alrighty then. So then, Elasha, you hearing the quack from around the corner, being the first one to ready your weapon and do?
Quick question. For the
Do a
movement.
quick question. Good.
For the movement, I know I can measure and then just press space and I will move there. But can you do like waypoints? So go around the corner.
Yeah. Just forgot the key for that. Wait, I have a look at the controls reference, which is totally there for you as well.
Isn't it just you click, left click again? You pick up the token.
Control left click.
And yeah, you control, then you pick up the token, and then you just left click as often as you want.
Yeah, while holding control. And then when you're done, you hit space and move.
Huh, Nice. Cool. Alright, then I would actually, because I'm slightly out of range, I would use Toll the Dead. And I can do that on 2 enemies, but I cannot target 2, right?
Yes, you can.
How? Because if I right-click, double right-click and target one, and I
How
want
does
to
Toll the
target another,
Dead
it
target
just-
2 enemies?
because I am Death Domain Cleric.
Ah,
Oh, with shift. Alright.
Yes. Okay. They both hear the bells ringing from your spell and scream in pain.
Yes.
So it does 10 damage, right? Or does
Yep.
it do any additional death domain damage?
No.
Good.
That's all.
Both of them scream in pain and holds their small little frog hands towards their ears, cowering down. And a second later, you notice that blood is flowing out of their ears and noses. That your turn?
That's my turn. Yeah.
Good. Scriana, you've seen the half-orc rushing into the tunnel.
I sure have. Let me walk there. Aha! And then I'll target that one. Main action. Open sheet. I will. Oh no, that. I want to see if I could magic missile for a change, but I don't have it prepared. Can I catapult this in a straight fashion? So, oh, that's a cool animation. So basically,
Right?
this guy here, this guy needs to make a dex save, and if he fails, he takes 18 damage. Otherwise, it gets flung into the back guy there, and he needs to make a dex save and take 18. And if both make
So
it,
the front one makes a dex save
yes,
and fails.
so it takes
and,
18 points of
gets-
bludgeoning damage, and that's the end of that.
Ah, okay. So the boulder then stops there.
Well, I mean, yeah, unless you wanted to carry on, I'd be okay with that.
Just have to quickly check. So no, this one is now dead. So while he was covering his ears from the bells he just heard, he got hit by a huge boulder, smashing his face directly into the ground. And the last thing you see is a spear sticking out of the swamp with a small frog hand trying to hold it.
Okay, and
that
then
your turn?
No, my Steel Defender bonus action goes
Ah.
here,
And Nick
and chills.
is
Nick is?
Nick is
Nick
kaput.
dropped off. His internet crashed.
Oh no.
He'll be right back.
Oh, well.
Yeah, we'll
Hopefully.
probably finish the fight before he's back. Steel Defender does what?
Just stands there.
Ah, okay.
It holds its action to strike the first thing that comes in range.
Okay, good. Then in this case, it is Zoya's turn.
I will move over here. And then I'll Eldritch Blast them. The first one goes to the one to the left.
Do you already have 2 blasts?
I have 3 blasts.
Oh, is that actually
Uh,
taking your entire character level?
Cantrips go on character level.
Ah, that is cool.
Yes.
So you targeted the one in front of you, basically this one here, right?
This one, yes.
Okay, so this one is dead. This one is also dead.
And then I'm gonna cast the second beam on that one.
Uh-huh. Do damage. Okay.
And
El Dorichu.
then I'm gonna cast the third one on the same.
The third one on the same. That is also a hit for 9 damage, which makes this one there also being hit by 2 Eldritch Blasts directly in the face sink into the swamp.
Yeah, they're going down pretty quick, so I'm not gonna waste spells on.
No.
So that's it.
Alright, then I guess Owl is probably distracting the last remaining Froggle.
Yeah, it's just holding action, and if I go in melee, it will support me at the next attack.
Alright. Yagu, you back?
Yes.
Perfect. It's your turn. Right in time.
Okay. Let's see, am I far enough? Am I close enough? Yes, I'm close enough. Okay, I run up to it. And
The
start
turtle
hitting it.
sprinting through the swamps, splashing water left and right. And I guess you stick it?
Yes, bonk it to the stuff. Where is it? Attack.
You actually miss.
It's fine.
Sprinting through the water, waving your staff directly at the bullywug. He manages to dodge in the last second. But not the second blow. But your claws then apparently miss.
Okay, I rolled 2 7s. Fair enough. That's it.
Okay. Now, the bullywug is risking everything and is trying to get away, so please do an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Unity.
Where is it? There it is. Come on. Internet, please work with me.
Alright, while the bullywug turns the back on you, that was his final mistake he's ever gonna make in his short life. And he sinks into the ground, doing his last squeeze. And the fight is over.
I feel so bad for them.
Yeah.
Now here it is. I'm gonna just check around the corner with the owl to see if there's more up there. It looks like there is more.
I mean, there's an army of them.
There's a bunch there,
So we're gonna...
and a big frog.
And Big
Well,
Frog.
Let's go get them.
Why bother with them? I mean, if we're fighting Wob all the way over there.
The thing is, if we can get rid of them first, they can't come and aid him after.
Yeah, but how will even find out? Like, if we're all the way over there, I don't see why we need to senselessly slaughter a bunch of bullywugs that won't even fight.
I mean, that's a fair point, but people...
But some of the
Yep.
bullywugs went to get help.
There are alarm systems as well.
We just need to.
If any
we
of
need to
them
be
have
fast
some
enough.
sort of noise generator, like a
Yeah, but
gong, then they'd
one of them
probably be
literally just-
audible throughout the entire cave.
I mean, I guess. But one of them just ran back, so I assume they don't have that kind of alarm.
Well, not in this tiny corridor here, but they could have somewhere.
And suppose there is an alarm, and we just triggered it, and we go to kill these ones up there, then aren't we just bringing the fight over there if more people are coming to help?
We didn't trigger it now because we don't hear anything, and they are.
Yeah, but there was one bullywug that ran away, right? We heard something.
I mean, yeah, we can wait
Yeah.
here and see if backup is coming.
Well, you hear over the constant quacking of normal frogs, you also hear louder frog noises from a distance. And since the other frogs that you just killed did not die in silence, you assume it's probably yeah, the frogs are alarmed.
Well, do you wanna wait if they come over here, or this isn't the best defensible position?
This isn't the greatest place to be in, yes. I think
Oh,
we
it's
either
still
go
fine.
deal with the bullywugs up there, or we just run directly to Wabu if we're already found out. I think those are our two options.
Mm. Yep. Yep. Uh, I mean, if they are alarmed, we would have to fight all the way through to Wabu anyway. Maybe Wabu will even come here. That's a possibility as well. So I think it would actually be wise to kill the ones up there so they won't like attack us from the rear or something.
History check for Yagu.
History check time.
Hysterical.
Alright. Knowing Wabu, you assume that he is not that foolish to leave the security of the Bullywug town, where he has
And the Hydra.
backup. And the
Yes.
Hydra is a backup, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so I tell this to the rest. It's unlikely that Wabu will come after us himself.
Alright.
So I guess we can take our time getting there.
So what do we do?
Much as it pains me, I think we're gonna have to go kill the ones up there.
Alright. Lead the way.
Murder hoboing it is.
Murder hoboing it is. I mean, unless they don't attack us, that's a good thing.
Yeah,
All right,
If they surrender,
you-
we'll probably spare them.
You get into more of
Can I
a
make
running
a
motion,
surprise
being
attack?
fully prepared to fight there. Directly moving forward, and you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bullywugs and a giant toad trying to guard this cavern there, being now fully prepared for you, which then brings us to the next fight.
Same initiative, different initiative.
Different initiative, please. I can just leave the fight music on this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a long.
Oh wait, there is a sound thingy.
Oh, now Zoya would understand what they are saying, right? Or
Not
did it
anymore.
run out? Damn.
No,
Yeah.
it's
It's an
over.
hour.
Oh yeah, we took a short rest. Or
Can you hear
waited
the
at
sound?
least.
Because my Sirenscape
Yeah.
is
I
probably...
can.
Can
Ah,
hear
great.
it.
Okay.
I hear.
And all is good. If you hear the sound, everything is good, because I can't right now, but I don't need it. Good. Ah, Steel Defender again. Remove. We don't need that one. I have... So, is Owl and what do you have, Zoya?
Both 15.
Both 15 in this time. Okay.
Yes, this time is correct.
Cool. Well then, there it starts. Yagu, you confidently running towards the bullywugs. First one, of course, then to take action.
Okay. How far are they?
A bit far.
Not far enough, right? Question mark.
What do you
Yes.
mean by not far enough?
I mean, I have 50 feet of movement.
Ah, not far enough from their perspective.
Yes.
Aha, yeah.
Okay.
I as a GM, I'm actually on your side, although it's not feeling for you, like you used to say all the time, but I'm actually on your side. Alright, you run towards the first bullywug and ram your quarterstaff directly into his chest, I guess,
Yes.
hitting him. That is a hit. And the second one is also a hit. Which... wait, which one is my button? Ah, yeah. Which then kills that first one.
Bye bye, little one.
A very reckless attack there from Yagu. Basically rolling over the first bullywug. Anything
Okay,
else?
As a bonus action, I cast Shield of Faith on myself, so I have 20 AC.
Alright. Good. Then, this bullywug there searches in his soul for all faith and courage he has, and steps up there and tries to face you. He then wants to use his spear to find an opening in your defense, but fails miserably. Seems that his knees are still weak, and he's not even scratching any of your total... What is that thing actually? Shell.
Total power.
Yeah, total
Weak
power.
arms are
Exactly.
heavy.
Good. And, oh, he has actually multi-attack. And then he tries to bite you, which is not working as well. You see that he is opening his mouth and you dodge the bite. That brings us then to Elisha.
Alright. Well, I will... Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, I just move forward and then I will shoot. Yeah, I'll shoot the guiding bolt onto the big one. I will use a... Yeah, I'll just use a first level slot.
Alright. What is the Agma class of this actually? Ah yes, that hits. So,
So next
You-
attack on that guy has advantage.
your guiding bolt hits the giant toad. And he is shaking his head after the guiding bolt hits him directly in his huge face. And is now... I guess guiding bolt is doing some kind of a light effect, right? For advantage.
Oh, what light effect?
I mean, I guess it
How is the
outlines
advantage?
them.
Yeah, it outlines the
They're
enemy
A
to give
shimmering
advantage.
glow
Oh,
of
yeah,
Elisha's
probably, yeah.
god, which I'm not
Yeah.
sure I actually know what it is.
Thanks
Lasha's
to the
guard
mystical
is
dim
basically
light
dead.
glittering on the target until then.
So I don't know what color of magic your god uses, but whatever it is, that's the outline of the frog now. All right. Anything else?
No, that's all for the moment.
Good. The next bullywug is trying to back up his friend there, and is also trying to use his spear on Yagu. Still not good enough. The spear drives itself directly into mid-air, missing you completely. But he tries to follow it up with a bite, and your armor class is 20 right now, so it's missing you as well. This time it's at least it is hitting your shell, but not leaving a scratch on it. Teeth of the frogs are not strong enough to hurt you. Then brings us to the next one, who tries the exact same thing. First the spear, it's a miss, and the bite, which is also a miss. Those bullywugs have a hard time even getting through the defenses of the turtle. And you see the fear in their eyes as Griana starts to do what?
Leave. Oh, I'll move over there. And then I shall cast a spell. Which spell? Nobody knows. Does this hit all three of them? Let's see. Yes. Ooh, no, that hits Yabu as well.
It does. And Yagwu, please roll your own saving throw.
Can I
Okay.
redo that then? It's like it's very hard to with the thing to actually see what it hits for some reason.
You should have a targeting overlay if you do the template.
Do I? Did I
Okay.
do a stupid?
I mean, it doesn't affect me at all because of evasion, anyways.
Oh yeah, it
Yeah,
does.
you do your save. So, all is good. Yagwu is safe.
Nice.
I also have the Ring of Dexterity, so I can just
Snowballs.
choose to succeed such throws.
Did you check if if the system deducted your health points? Because I think you have been at full.
Oh, yes, it did.
Yeah, it did. Because the system rolled a save for you. because
but it does it in a
credit you
very
as an
strange manner. If I move it to specific squares, it outlines anything. Like if very weird. The outline doesn't work properly.
Okay, I will check. I will check for the next session. Good. All right. Then the others. Wait. Let's see who. All the others failed and are taking.
16 points of cold damage.
Yes. Ah. Now I see actually a template. Aha. Yeah. If I hover over it, I see that you. Yeah. Yagwu is directly in the corner of the 3x3. So that is the targeting is actually correct.
Oh, no wonder.
And this one is
right.
dead, this one is dead, and this one is dead.
Cool. And then bonus action sprint here. Whoop 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 whoop. And that's my turn.
Good. Alright, the snowstorm killing 3 frogs in a row. Poor frogs are not used to cold. And their blood freezes. Zoya and the owl.
Owl will just hold action.
That's
for
just the
a
name of
potential-
my new band that I will never start.
But hold action.
We have advantage on the big frog, right?
Yes.
So I'm gonna cast the first Eldritch Blast on the frog. 18.
Alright. Thanks to the advantage, it hits.
Yay!
And does a
1 damage.
incredible 1 point of damage.
Then I attack it again. 13.
13 does actually hit.
Okay.
This time with 10 damage.
And then I attack it again.
Yes, of course, this also hits. For 3 points of damage. Your 3 Eldritch Blasts, guided by the light of Kalimvor was your god, right? Elisha?
His god.
Sorry, I had myself muted for some reason. Yes, Kalimvor.
Yeah, guided by the light of Kalimvor, your Eldritch Blast lands directly in the toad's flesh, hurting him. He screams in pain and is bleeding out of multiple wounds now.
Okay, and then I will move back here.
Good. Now, the toad, being just a stupid animal, hops away. He actually only has 20 feet movement, for whatever reason. Doesn't he have a... He has a leap. Oh yeah, he can hop another 20 feet. And then he hops over there. And that brings us back to...
Hippity hoppity.
Yaku.
This is now my property.
Okay, wait, the frog is just hopping away?
The frog, it seems like he's hopping away. He definitely turned his back towards you.
There were frogs that attacked us last time though, right?
Yes.
Yes. Eesh, okay. First, let's deal with this guy.
Start the dealing. Alright, the first attack hits the bullywug, leaving him nearly without air. while the second attack and your claws unfortunately miss the fortunate bullywug, but he is still trying to recover from your first blow. He definitely does not look so well.
Yeah, that's it, I guess then.
Okay, Elasha.
Bullywug, the frog looked really hurt, right?
Yeah, both of them actually look really hurt. The
Okay,
frog is
then
at
I will
the
use,
point of retreat.
Well, first off, I will move forward. If I'm in melee range, I have disadvantage on. Oh well, it doesn't matter. It's a safe.
Ow.
Oh.
You're doing Toll the Dead, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Doesn't
I
matter.
move up there and I toll Og.
Alright. The giant frog seems to be unaffected and does not hear any bells ringing. While this one there apparently did not roll.
No, they have to be in 5 foot of each other.
Aha! So you just did the that's because you are pink and the
Yeah,
other
so they
one
have to
is-
stand right next to each other. Then I
yeah,
can
no, I
target
mistook
both.
the targeting colors because you have similar colors, all of you. Yeah, so the giant frog does not hear any bells ringing and is unaffected.
Then that's it for me.
Wait, if you're right with it, I would like to change your color to green.
No,
my
my
distinguish you.
beautiful color.
Yeah, you all have shades of pink and purple. It's Is that your turn?
Hmm?
Did you say your turn is over? Elasha?
Yeah.
Ah, good.
Yes.
Alright. That Bullywug then now is a bit of an yeah, it's a difficult situation for him. He is definitely in fear as he's just seen all of his friends die, the toad retreating, and so he also tries to do the same and gets or wants to get away from Yagu and the Steel Defender. So you two please roll me the opportunity to attack. That is definitely not going to end well for the Bullywug.
Me as well?
No, the Steel Defender and... Oh, does the Steel Defender actually have?
Yeah, there's no reason it shouldn't be able to have a attack
Yeah,
opportunity.
then please do so. Alright, the
But I'm
Steel
also
Defender
in
actually
range.
hits the Bullywug right in the back, and while he was trying to run away, he lands face first in the mud and does not move anymore. Okay, then Skriana.
Do we kill the frog? Take that,
I would say so, unfortunately.
Oh yeah. And then Ray of Frost. No.
That's a miss, as you can see by the animation.
Wow, amazing. Well, bonus action. This moves over and does its action. There you go.
That's a hit for 8 points of damage. The Steel Defender, following your command, attacking the frog, ramming its fists directly into the back legs of this huge frog. And then it is Zoya's turn.
Yeah, the owl just angrily hoots at the frog.
Good. Angry hooting.
Angry hooting, and then I pew pew 3 times on the frog. So 20 and 22 hit.
Those first two definitely hit. That's a 3 and a 2. Alright, that means the toad still lives.
I'm assuming the 11 doesn't hit.
Oh, the 11 actually also does hit.
Oh, okay. Then that's not a
And
3.
then that makes the toad dead, and we can end the combat. Let me just
Right.
quickly show you something, my dear Zoya.
If I pick the thing, I know I need to take some time out and figure out how the things work. I know!
What nice things it does!
I know!
Okay,
I need to take time and actually update my character sheet here because I don't have it didn't take over everything, and so yeah.
Purely for the spectacle, I want to see what this looks like.
You have a wrong template there. Should
Okay.
Be a circle.
Yeah, that should
Fighting
be a
hell.
circle.
Should be a circle. Yeah. Your fireball is a square. But okay, your fireball is specifically a square. You learned it by Halaster.
Fire dies.
One of
It's not a
Halaster's sick
fireball.
jokes. Please adjust your health since Skriana just blasted all of you.
Sorry.
It's a nice fire template though. It's a very nice one.
You killed my owl.
And then this then means why is it actually wait, fireball is a level 3. There is level 3.
Don't worry about it, it's fine.
So you guys you guys continue, I can do this on the fly. So the fighting is over. And again, nobody escaped.
They only had spears on them, right?
They only had spears, yes.
We could make a way around
frog skin.
here and then move towards the, I don't know, I guess it's sort of a temple and deal with that, and then move towards the where we saw Wabu last.
There's more frogs.
Of
Yeah.
course there are.
Well, the frogs themselves don't seem to be hostile this time around, right?
I think they are, but I mean, we can target
Alright,
the bullywugs
you-
first and see if they are.
You move around the corner and see more giant frogs and more bullywugs in defensive position. So, is it attacking time?
If they attack us, we attack them. That's kind of.
They are definitely trying to hold their position, but they're not actively moving towards you.
Leave.
I gesture at them with my hands to go away.
Shoosh!
Shush, yes, shush. Bad frogs.
I cast minor
prefer
illusion
not
of
to stop
bullywugs
them,
running away.
They grab their spears even firmer and quack back at you. So they won't leave. Or you know what? Actually, why don't you do me? Since you have a communication issue, do me a
Performance or intimidation?
intimidation. Thank you. Intimidation with disadvantage.
I mean, that's not bad.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean a lot of things. And then two. They're definitely gonna fail this one. Yes, they do. All right. They seem to doubt their own decision there to guard this, and then slowly back up towards other bullywugs, which seem to have gotten the trick, the gist of it, and retreat back into a different cave to the northeast.
Right.
You hear very concerned quacking from the other side,
Is that?
and you see two bullywugs. They're arguing at each other, pointing at some kind of a wooden defense fence, with some very strange creatures behind there, locked in.
What are those things?
Carrion
Do me a
crawlers.
nature check.
Do we see the
Yes.
creatures from our position?
Yeah,
Or
you can see through the fence. It's not that well built. It just holds those creatures back, but you can see through. If you want to know what it is, Luke already gave away the name.
Sorry.
but
And I think
Do
we
an eight.
encountered
I didn't hear
those
what he
already.
said.
Do nature.
It's ugly.
It's ugly, but I can still show you how it looks like.
Ah, it says it right there anyway. Okay, yeah, carrion crawler.
Yeah, it is a carrion crawler. 3 of them. From what you can see, they actually don't really look like in a good condition. They you assume that they should be fatter, since they're basically just huge worms. But they have bruises all over the skin, and they're more on the thinner side. So no one really knows. Yago, you definitely
Animal
you're
abuse
sure
by
that-
animals.
Yeah, you're definitely sure that animals should not look that beaten up. So the bullywugs are probably not treating them very well. But they are observing you right now from where they're standing, and it seems like they're discussing if they should use the carrion crawlers to attack you.
Please don't.
There's more down here. We can deal with them first.
Perhaps what button is target? Oh, there. Shift and
Double
double
right
left
click.
click. But that didn't work previously. For some reason, my party constantly gets outlined, no matter how often I... Oh well.
Well,
All right.
let's deal with the ones under, I guess, and if they decide to send the carrion crawlers after us, so be it.
I mean,
You
that
know,
would be a
there's-
very, very prime moment to use a
Big
devastating
fireball.
area of effect.
The thing is, do they count? Do the big wormy thing count as beast? Is the question. It's more like a rhetorical question because I don't actually know.
Yeah, you definitely actually don't know. Okay.
No, I'm
It's
just,
about time.
I'm just looking at how big the radius of that is. I don't actually have it prepared.
Aha, it's 20 foot.
Good to know.
20-foot radio, okay, that's big.
As compared to 20-foot radius. Yeah, it's all 20-foot radius.
It's 20 foot, but this one is also a 40-foot high cylinder, the Ice Storm. So
Yeah, but I don't
it's
think
good against
any of
flying
them is gonna
things.
fly above my cloud kill either.
No. But Ice Storm
could-
is
I
great
could
against
put up-
flying creatures.
I could put up an anti-life shell so they can't even come to us. Because I think they don't really have a lot of ranged capabilities.
I mean, sure, but what if, like, you're probably gonna need to cast spells later on, and if you drop concentration on the anti-life spell, it's not optimal.
True
So
that.
either
No,
obliterate them now with a big spell, or we move on and hope they don't attack us.
I say we...
I tried to make the ones on this to the
Alright.
south leave with same gesturing and like casting minor illusion.
Okay, then with minor illusion, you can definitely make it better. So you do a normal intimidation in this case.
I did minor illusion earlier too.
Yeah, you managed. All right, again, they get what you want and they retreat.
Okay. They seem to have gotten it, so I guess we move this way.
Should we check out this thing?
All right, as you move around the corner, there are nearly a dozen bullywugs standing right behind it, waiting for you. Roll
Right.
for initiative.
All right. Wait, I have to move just so I can cast initiative on both. I will move back there.
Yeah, but I will still move up a little bit because I would move with the party, of course.
Ooh, I targeted a bit too many enemies. Wait, this one goes away. Yes, now it makes sense. Okie dokie. Steel Defender can be removed. And you... Guys, moving when I say roll for initiative is no-no.
No, sorry, I had queued the thingy, and it was...
Whoosh! Back to your position.
Yes, on it. Internet. It's not, it doesn't even put me into the initiative order.
Yeah, because you are not a combatant. Now
There
you
we
are
go.
a combatant. Good. Did I roll my monsters? I did. So, then we do the next combat now. More frog
Don't like this.
murdering. Alright.
You don't like
Brianna,
this?
you
No,
notice,
I don't like this.
First, you notice first that there is a crowd of bullywugs trying to
Alright.
ambush you.
Everyone's favorite. Whoop-de-doop-de. Boop. I'm not sure how that didn't target all of them. The outline was clearly around all of this. This
Yeah, there is
targeting
something going on with the
doesn't work
templates.
at all.
Yeah, there's something going on with the templates. Need to check actually. That is new.
Oh, well, I like this more.
Yeah, it should have targeted all of them. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There's 9 of them there. 9 should be targeted.
Those 5 are dead. This one as well. Then we have 1 who succeeds and 2 that... No, 3 that actually need to do a saving throw. And it is dexterity 16, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Alright! Okay. I just need to... Just had to show you this one. Okay, the remaining ones actually survived. And they take, but they still take 7 damage.
Well, they take... Well, it's 21 total, so they take half of that, which is 10, no?
Ah, it's bludgeoning. Ah, I thought it is save and no save. Because it is 7 and 14, I assumed it's the half of it.
No. It's
Yeah,
different
then
damage
even the saved ones are dead. Then this is correct, yeah.
So much for their plan.
Thanks, Kriana.
Kaboom! The ice storm lands directly in the middle of that crowd of bullywugs, and all of them, as already stated, do not like cold and freeze to death. Some of them standing still there and frozen over, not moving at all. The other ones there on the other side see this immediate carnage that you left there and are not just retreating, they are leaving their weapons right where they were standing and were running away. This ends this combat. That was fast.
Yes.
And my homework is going to be for next week, check out the spell templates, why they are all square suddenly. Good. Well, that was good. That was that. What next, guys? Which direction to go?
I'll ask
was-
again. Do
I
you
would-
want to go
I would-
into this temple thing and check that out? Otherwise, last we seen Wabu, he was right beyond that.
We could try that, sure.
Temple could be a portal,
I mean,
to be honest, so we could
yeah,
check it
I
out
think
later.
that's something. Yeah, we should check that later, but maybe just take a look at it, or just look in if there is something of we should be worried about.
Alright. So at least you can't hear more screaming frogs, apart from the ones that you left behind there with the carrion crawlers. So it is back to the normal jungle tune.
Wait, are we going for the temple or are we going directly to Wabu?
Oh yeah, sorry, I thought that there were like windows up there, but I guess they're not. It looked like there was a window up there, so I wanted to just peek inside.
No, that's not a window. All right, then let's talk about this temple. You missed that one last time. The temple.
I think we were first time we had to get rid of the thing on Elisha, and the second time they had my corpse with them, so we didn't really have the time.
Yeah, true. You had other things to do, that is correct. Yeah, the temple. Alright. So, the temple is currently completely unguarded. And you can't see a single bullywug or any other creature there. Then there is a 10-foot tall statue of a winged serpent that stands in the entrance of the temple between two submerged stone ramps. The ramps are slippery and rise to meet the floor of a 20-foot high antechamber. Decorative columns carved to look like intertwined snakes line the chamber's walls.
And sorry, what were these things on the side?
Decorative columns carved to look like intertwined snakes.
Oh, columns. Okay, sorry, I totally just missed that. But we don't see like any
Any
creatures
big
in
naga.
here, right?
No, you don't. But the murky water covers the floor of the temple as well, for at least 1 foot deep. So it really is frog paradise here.
All right, then come back later
I think so.
after we took care of Wabu.
Sure.
I mean, the temple continues onward, right? You've not seen all of it.
It's on the owl
Yeah,
plane.
but we didn't see any creatures, right?
Let's check
Ah,
the
you're just
ceiling.
here to kill people. I see.
No, it was more that if there are like some big bad enemies that we don't know about,
Aha.
that we could
No,
take care of first.
the temple lies in silence.
Okay.
But
Because we
the
can go
owl-
back after we
Yeah,
kill.
let me quickly describe what the owl sees. This chamber has a vaulted ceiling about 30 feet high. A fresco on the ceiling has mostly crumbled away, but the portions that remain suggest serpentine images that were probably quite fearsome. 4 statues of winged serpents stand to the north, 2 in the water and 2 above the waterline. There is a platform between the 2 middle statues, and a mostly submerged ramp rises to the top of a dry platform, at the back of which is a closed door. Actually, is the door closed? Did I close the door? I probably didn't.
This
No,
one?
I didn't.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. So there is a door, but it's open.
Right. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna resummon the owl next to me.
That sounds like I had enough of it. Gonna resummon
No,
the owl.
no, it's easier to resummon
Alright,
it than
that's
to make
it.
it.
I'm gonna
fly.
resummon the owl. I'm sick of this.
No, I was actually trying to see where I was because the cat was basically covering up half the screen. So I was like, I'm gonna resummon it, and I was fighting with my cat. We can
you win?
explore
Alright.
that further. So
So right now, the surroundings are looking more familiar. You passed by here the last time, murdering your way through the first generation of bullywugs.
This sounds bad.
You know, if we learn anything from this, it's just don't attack us.
Alright, you recognize the tunnel that leads into the Bullywug village. The last time you came there, you had to carry your friend Zoya lifelessly out of it, retreating.
So does anyone else want to multi-class into Warlock?
you removed him. I wanted to shoot him. He's not there anymore. I don't know. Do we all again?
I mean,
I
I
can't
would-
shoot
I
him
would-
from there anymore because he's gone.
I mean, I have quite the range. I have 120 feet range on my guiding bolt. So we could definitely go for a surprise attack. But Yagu, is there anything you want to, or is there any
Nope.
reason we would not want to kill him?
Absolutely not.
Then I would say we go for it.
Sure.
Yeah, if you have a visual, execute, as they say.
All right. Grasping your weapons firmer, preparing yourself for battle. You start moving in. You hear the quacking. And you see that the frog people in this town are actually prepared for an attack. And they await you. So how do you want to do this?
And give them a chance to run as well.
We could make a defensible position here and hit them from the long end.
Definitely, I could cast Cloud Kill in front. So they would be foolish to.
I was gonna
Come to us.
cast... what is it? Where is it? As a black tentacles right in front of us, so they would have to move through them to attack us.
I mean, they noticed
Sounds
us
like a
by now,
plan.
right?
Oh,
They know that
noticed
you're
us
there.
ages ago.
So I can try and let them run away too, right? Like pointing away and casting minor illusion.
Yeah, this time, I mean, you can still roll your intimidation. All right. Yeah, as expected. This time they're not having it.
It's fine. It was worth trying. I mean, it's their loss.
They are all taking defensive stance and trying to defend their town to the blood.
Right.
That's okay, we'll just have to kill them. Sounds a bit heartless, but you know, it's what it is.
All right, then. Oops.
Then
Let's go. If you don't have another plan, I would
Yeah, let's go.
open up with Cloud Kill.
Okay.
all right, you initiate the combat.
Do we all
With-
get one, or is it first one and then initiative, or what, how do you handling this?
Yeah, first one and then initiative in this case, since they are prepared. So I'm not giving
Okay.
the entire party
Go
one. So
Then go for it, Elisha.
I mean, you can use the.
No, I can use that
tentacles
after.
if you want.
You go first. Yours is higher level, so you should cast it first.
you are incredibly confident right now, all of you.
I mean, I know there's a
This
big
gives
cave
me a
behind
really
us,
bad
but I
feeling.
can also just cast mine there afterwards.
Yeah, I mean, you've seen the two bullywugs there behind you. They're doing the same thing, but they're also not moving towards you. So, a cloud kill is coming. Where do you
How?
place it?
Yeah, that's the thing. I just
You
dragged
Click,
the
you click,
the
like-
icon into the hotbar.
Yeah, then you click it and then
Then
it
I-
should give you a pop-up with saying then place measurement table.
Do you want to cast it on top of the most of
Mm.
them, or just right at the entrance?
Oh, wait.
It is heavily
It has
obscured, so
two
we...
boxes.
Yes, one is checking for using spell slot or not, and the other one then is
Exactly. And both were both were tagged.
It's
Actually-
actually
And then
making my templates as well into squares
Can
for
I
whatever
tell
reason.
you that this is actually a bad idea because it's now heavily obscured and you can't see Wabu through it?
But it moves away from us.
Yeah, eventually.
Oh, okay, so tell me where you want to place it. Is that alright? Targeting those 4, or do you want to place it further?
Yeah, I would even go further. So
Right
like,
there.
it does have.
How much
Yeah.
range does it have?
Should have. Wait.
This is 70 feet right now.
Where is it? It has 120 feet, so I would then probably even
120.
Like,
So like
somewhere here, so it
like
just
there.
hits the most.
Yeah, I think I can't. I literally can't make it any better right now. Okay, then let me roll. I'm just gonna do one saving throw. It does 29. Actually, even if they succeed, it's half damage, right? If they succeed.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. Even if they succeed, they're gonna die. So your cloud kill goes off and eradicates 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the frogs, leaving a stinking cloud right in the middle of the town, poisoning their homes, their children, everybody.
With lasting effects on future generations.
Yes, exactly. And now I need to zoom out because there is quite a lot of people I want to have in this combat.
Yes, please start a combat so I can roll initiative.
That is exactly what I'm doing.
And some music.
And the music is coming. The music is
Yes,
coming.
music.
This time, wait, do we have... I take this one. Alright, now I have a ton of initiatives. And there we go. Now, then we delete the steel defender, remove. All good. So then, please roll your initiatives.
Roll. Okay.
You can click on the D20 in the initiative tracker, Zoya. Ta-da! Elasha, I'm missing your initiative. Ah, there it comes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of initiatives. You have a 15, huh? Correct.
Yep.
Good. All right. Then, after the first carnage, you start hearing something moving in the murky water, and you see which one of those is this actually? Ah, this one back there. You see the first bullywugs trying to move around the stinking cloud, which then brings us to Zoya.
Alright. The cloud is obscurate.
Yeah, the
Right.
cloud is obscuring vision.
I'm gonna move here. I'm going to Eldritch Blast this one. If it rolls. And then I'm gonna Eldritch Blast that one again.
Yeah, that's all of this is missing. So
And then
you
I'm gonna
have
try one more time.
the third one also misses.
I need to get used to it, okay? I
Yeah,
haven't
yeah.
done
It seems
this
like your
for long.
new powers are still not coming natural, and the Eldritch Blast impact left and right of the bullywug, leaving him unharmed. Luckily.
Then I go back there. I don't know. Owl is holding
Owl
action
is-
for.
Owl is howling.
It's holding action for the next melee
All
attack
right.
in case.
And let me quickly check. Alright, this one there being lucky enough to not be affected by the cloud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Eight. Leaps forward there to support his friends. And then he has a ranged weapon. Yes. He tries to throw its spear towards Yagu. The spear just lands a couple of feet in front of your body, and is not doing any harm.
Okay.
Brianna.
So I can't really see anything happening back here, can I? Because of the massive fog.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is correct.
Well, in that case, I'll just shoot that one. Possibly. Oh, yes, with even very good damage.
Yeah, and the ray of frost hits him with so much power that he is hurled a couple of feet back, landing on its back and not standing up anymore.
And then that one moves in. Ooh. Bit of a buzz. Quite a few there. Oh well. Do one attack.
Alright, the one attack hits. Does a bit of a damage. The bullywug can take it. He seems to be confident that he can take one steel defender.
Good for him, you know? Good for him.
Yeah. Now, Elasha, don't forget your cloud that you need to then direct later on.
Yep. I cannot control it though.
No, I move it. You just tell me where and I move it. Oh wait,
yeah,
it's
it
actually
basically
is it random?
moves. No, it's fixed. It moves away from me and it moves 10 feet.
I have 10 feet away from you at the start of each of your turns. Alright, then let's do
Exactly.
this.
So directly
And this is 5 feet, this is 10 feet, so it moves there, which does not mean it's covering anyone. And good, so now your actual turn.
Alright, first off, I will, oops, sorry, the initiative tracker is overlapping
Huge.
my,
It's huge, yes, I know.
oops, I will cause, sorry, I have,
Oh, by the way, since you already started that combat, and we just have a couple of minutes left, are you okay with adding a couple of minutes?
Not too many. Like, I gotta eat dinner like 10-15 minutes after 6.
Alright, then let's try to move a bit, and otherwise we just interrupt in the middle of combat and continue next week. It's alright. Good.
Okay.
Elasha,
And-
turn.
yes,
Whoosh.
I put movement, freedom of movement on myself,
Uh-huh.
and sorry, I have to move the tracker, and then I can still move 25, and that's it for me right now.
Okay, some frogs start to move. This one leaps over here. Then, where is this guy actually? Ah, this guy is there. This guy moves over there. Then, it's this guy. So, 1, 2, 3. This guy here leaps over there and tries to get the first blood for the Bullywug team. Striking you two-handed with his spear, and of course does absolutely nothing. You just dodge the blow. But he tries to follow it up with the bite, which then also goes into nowhere.
Nice.
Okay, then that brings us to the next frog. This one has just a bit of movement, nothing to do there. And he... Oh yeah. Let's make him throw his spear towards the steel defender. Also a miss. Next frog. No, Yago. Not a frog.
Okay.
Time for revenge.
I run up to this frog. For starters. And attack.
Good attack. You hit the bullywug. He oomphs, taking the blow of your quarterstaff. And the second oomph of your quarterstaff actually kills the frog. He falls into the water and stops moving.
Okay, then I use the rest of my movement to... Actually, no, I stay here better.
Alright, then we have... where's this guy? Ah, there. This frog moves over there. Then we have this guy trying to avoid the stinking cloud. The same goes for this one. And this one tries to avoid it from this side. While this one also moves out of the way there. And behind the cloud you see a turtle running through the lines of the bullywugs, trying to get in close combat quickly. So far he has nothing else to do, if I remember him correctly. Yes, he has no ranged weapons, yes, but he is holding a very big trident in his hands. Alright, this then brings us here. Skriana, as you... Wait, let's do this differently. You start hearing big footsteps coming from the cavern behind you. And as you turn around, you see the Hydra directly moving through the tunnel towards you.
What? That's rude. How did it move over there that quickly?
Well, it was in a different cave.
Well, I say there's a Hydra behind us. We should focus on that.
Alright. That's the turn of the Hydra. Does not have more movement, cannot do much more. And then we have a couple of more frogs. Where are my frogs? There is this frog. This frog moves there. This frog also avoids the cloud. And this one here tries to face the steel defender. Using his spear, landing an attack for 8 points of damage on the steel defender.
Cool.
Damage already adjusted.
Yes.
And then tries to bite into the iron of the steel defender, which is also not working at all. And then we have the other one doing the exact same thing, trying to get rid of at least this minor enemy there. Hitting him with the spear and with the bite this time, so the steel defender really is vulnerable to frog teeth. And you see in the distance... Oh, I don't know, can you actually see it? Yeah, you probably can. You see in the distance how pieces start to fall off from your steel defender.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So, and then we have this frog moving over there, which ends the first round. Then this guy there over there is... wait, I have to quickly look something up. What is he actually doing? Ah, this one actually has... So the stats are correct. Great, that is good to know. Where's my foundry window? Am I stupid? No, there it is. Too many windows. Alright, so... There is something that you can't see moving through the water. And then directly popping up in front of the steel defender. It looks like a very big frog in blue color, who then claws the steel defender 2 times, finishing it off for good. So steel defender is dead.
You say whoa like that's impressive. None of you actual tanks moved in.
I moved as far as I could.
Now I have to find my next bullywug. Where are you, buddy? Little friend.
Me only has 30-foot movement.
So does the
No,
steel defender,
stop
and
being
still
dead.
managed to
Yeah.
get in.
And every time I have found myself without a Lasha in the front line, I have gotten murdered brutally.
Speaking of getting murdered, Zoya, it's your turn.
Wow. How far up is the ceiling in this cave thingy?
Pretty high.
I'm
Ceiling is like 60 feet high.
okay. For now, I will go up 25 feet.
All right. Elevating your position.
Yes, perfect. Then I'm gonna cast Hex on Vabu.
I think we have bigger problems.
It's a bonus action,
Okay.
and I want to kill him because he's the issue. He's the one who commanded the fucking Hydra. Anyway, does he have a save?
Wait, you cast
doesn't-
hex on who? On Wabu?
On Vabu.
Ah. Yeah. I was thinking on Yagu, so I just thought, hey, why are you
no!
cursing your friends?
No, I'm not cursing Yagu. Why would I curse Yagu? I cursed
Okay.
Vabu. No, it doesn't have a save.
No, it
So,
does not.
Alright, so I'm gonna Eldritch Blast him. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast him 3 times.
Alright. The 18 and the 24 hits.
Right. And an additional 2d6 necrotic.
Alright, so that is 6, 7, plus 7 is 14, huh?
Yes. That's my turn.
Mm-hmm. Wait. Got it. Alright, guys. I'd say we end it here, since not everybody has that much time. And leave you with the cliffhanger of this interesting fight, where you'll probably get flanked next week by a Hydra, a Blue Slot, and a Wabu.
Can I quickly say something?
No,
We should
saying is
move
not allowed
back a
anymore.
little bit. We should move back a little bit, because if we stand like right in front of the entrance,
We are
then
going to...
we are at choke point, and we want them to be at the choke. So if they come to
Yes.
us, that they can only like come with 2 at a time.
Yeah. Because right now the situation is not optimal.
Alright, guys, so this is the end of today's session. I would like to thank you very much for playing. It was a fun session. And I see you all next week.
Yep.
Yes, thanks a lot for playing.